No.
Good N-word.
Great. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Max posted a GIF with like a little sprite of a bug running across the screen.
It almost got me.
I saw it, but I've seen so many people try and hit me with that that just made me angry at him. So I don't know if he's one or not. I saw it and it was just like seeing someone that you've hated your entire life all of a sudden. Like an old, like childhood enemy walks in front of you, just filled with rage. Alright,
I forgot the most important thing about pinging everybody.
using it at everyone.
The link.
Hmm,
I almost just got an empty ping for nothing.
everyone. Go fuck yourselves. Die.
At everyone. I'll be dancing at your funeral.
Everyone, die bad. This garbage took 15 minutes to install after I downloaded it in 5 seconds. Streaming it. I spread the most hated patch from soft ever made. The absolute state of sorcerers is an ocean of salt.
It's beautiful. It
Isn't
is just absolutely amazing.
aren't like sorcerers always salty about something?
Yes.
It's either they're not doing good enough, they're mad that their stuff is good, or that they're mad that their stuff was good and then got nerfed.
And the shit about this time around, they were all relying on glitch tech.
Hmm.
Every single one of them.
Hey Mound, Tiger, Daniel, and Tuna. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna wait for a few more people to show up, if anyone does, and we're gonna talk about the patch notes. This is my first time seeing them because I hate Elden Ring. Just hate the game, so I've got no idea what they've done. I have absolutely no idea what's been added. And if any of you are wondering why the stream is happening at like 40 minutes after it usually does, I was trying to find a very specific moment in an anime called Way of the House Husband to show ye, and I would not stop till I found it. And I did. It was worth
Long
it.
time.
It was worth it. I was like, man, I really need to steal the sound effects from that anime. Like it's because they were animating just like basically manga pages. They had like really little wiggle room to work with,
They didn't
and
want it to be an anime, did they?
the original creator didn't. And so to make it entertaining and to like make it not just colored panels, they like used a lot of crazy ass sound effects. And I wanted to show you that.
Had
Mm.
some fucking power behind it.
Hey Isaac, Kexus, Luca. Let's see streaming. I thought I might be bored tonight. Let's get ready to be even more bored because we are going to be reading patch notes. And then I'll probably let you guys beat on each other until mid shows up. Then you'll be like, yeah, dude, I need. And then I'll have to go play something else.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, we got enough people here. Let's see. What have they got? Major changes included in the last update. In transactions with the NPC, Twin Maiden House, the following bell-bearing items have been changed so that their liberated status will be carried over in the new game plus play. Oh, that's not.
Basically, you keep bell bearings.
Yeah, you keep the shops. That's nice. Got emphasis to choice of the Sacred Flask and several other options that can be strengthened in the Grace menu. Added sound effects when other players' summon sign appears. Now, what I really want them to add the sound effect for is when someone invades and they're way far off and you can't hear it.
The OG fucking
Like the old
like guest
school,
one sound.
like the OG Dark Souls 1 sound.
Oh,
I want that. Like, I understand if they're really, really far away, but like if someone is like 15 feet above me, I should hear it.
or if they're spawning on my fucking grundle.
Yep. But I guess the summon signs appearing. That was in DS3. I remember that from the
Yeah,
fight
too.
clubs. They'd pop up and have the, you know.
Like,
Mm. I mean that's nice. Like I'm never gonna play in the new game plus on Elden Ring, but for people that like to like run the like new game 7 for some reason, that's cool. I guess they can upgrade their weapons all the way.
yeah.
Hmm. Alright, so that's all the additional stuff. What? Oh my god. That's a lot of bugs.
I know a bug still exists.
What's that?
The infinite particle glitch.
Oh great, so we can still make a video about that. I was beginning to get worried.
Yeah.
Lucas said, woo. Of course. But the combos were all glitch, it was more clerics abusing that. I heard
Yep.
these additions were terrible. Meet each other. You want the wet fart from DS3 invaders to peak your headphones again? Is there a reason to
Yes.
play New Game Plus? No.
Not at all.
I mean, like, the majority of people that I've talked to about it, they're like having like this crisis of faith because they put their Dark Souls fans, love DS3, and they're like, yeah, it's like Dark Souls 4, and I'm gonna play with my buddies over and over and do
Oh,
PvP. And then like they beat it and they're like, yeah, I kind of don't want to go all the way back through all that again.
that was a lot.
Yeah, it's yeah. No, I think the co-op mod might help that, it making it more seamless. So you don't have to like wait and meet up with loading screens and everything.
It took 100 hours for me to beat it solo.
Yeah, so we'll we'll see. Like with the co-op mod, letting people just run into dungeons and not be sent home by boss kills in the open world and such, that might help. Alright, fixed a bug where equipment can be changed from the equipment menu during the use of a skill. Oh, so that's like the flying stuff and the Horaloo charge and the other weapon arts.
That's also that's weapon swap glitch. Or weapon
That's
moveset swap glitch.
yeah, so
Holy shit. A glitch that's been in the game for like 10 years.
until someone figures out like instead of doing this, jiggle your joystick for a split second right here, master that timing, and you could still do it.
It's the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna shove a controller up your ass, you're gonna twerk for a little bit, and then your straight sword is gonna have the move set of the Horaloo or the Gaze Wheel.
The infinite heal crown glitch remains. I saw they didn't change that.
Bruh.
They need to fix invasions if they want any longevity. Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Hell no.
No, that ship's already sailed. People are already jumping ship on the PvP. Anyway, fixed above were some actions. The barbaric roar, war cry, and Chorzor recovery time was longer than expected. Fixed a bug where the effects of the determination on Royal Knight's resolve skills not always were off with certain weapons. Damn. No,
Oh man.
no more will be my 4,000 damage Great Lance that I've managed to weapon swap off with Royal Knight's Resolve. What do you mean I
Over
can't
the
just hit people for 2,000 damage flat with no special requirements?
What do you mean I can't hit a 2k damage hit from neutral?
I should be able to hit 4,000 damage on a running R2 just because they decide to attack me. Fixed a bug wherein some attacks of the Ice Spear skills are unguardable. Hmm.
So that just killed Ice Spear via fingerprint shields. The fingerprint shield officially has no counters.
Fixed a bug that caused the attack power of some skills to be reduced when using the Golden Vow skill.
Nice.
You know, it's. I see a lot of people complaining about Golden Vow. I don't even know what it is because I don't PvP in this game.
Sacred Oath.
Uh, fixed a bug that the light wave of the Moonlight Greatsword skill sometimes does not aim at the locked on target.
I feel like that's a PVE thing and not very much a PvP thing. Because it works just fine in PvP.
I've never seen that not work the way it's supposed to in PvP, any more than any other weapons tracking.
Yeah.
Fixed a bug that caused damage to allies when using the seppuku skill and oh yeah. Yeah, I remember fucking you can get hit by that.
Wait, what's the thing for it now? Was it
Uh
how did that work?
I think it was the same as the old Deathblight thing. I don't think they ever fixed it
Oh,
until now, I guess. Under certain circumstances. I'm guessing that's the same way that you could Deathblight friendlies before.
huh.
Smelling ring Isaac with the 20 shekels. He said, take money. Alright. It's actually returned to Lothric right now. I read that earlier, so DS3 is pretty love right now. Well, if the servers were back
Probably.
up on PC. And I do not think I have any desire to go back to playing on PS very much. Like I could do it. I'd be like, "Yo guys, console Fight Club, DS3, what's good?"
You'd be by yourself.
I'd just be standing there. My only company, the Howling Wind in Orlando, as I stare where sides used to go. Just nothing else. I might get like one person. They're gonna be like a murky user. Like, well, if there's no one else, we have to fight, and I can't send them home like the Elden Ring, so I gotta fight a murky user being rusty.
Or you can do the funny Alt F4.
Yeah, I simply all F4 and get banned, and I don't have to play it ever again. Fixed a bug. Fixed a bug that caused the increase in attack power of the seppuku skill to be higher than expected.
So I'm guessing that had to do with the jumping attack on dual scimitars with claw talisman and white mask. That was seppuku.
Yeah, the good old one shot. Remember Frantic got hit with it?
I got hit with it.
You know, Frantic got hit with it last Fight Club and still beat the guy.
Hmm.
It was like Frantic does it PvP and the game doesn't have like all the best stuff equipped. It's someone that was running that YouTuber build. Hit him and almost one shot him off the very first attack they landed. He just didn't stop fighting and killed him. I think he killed him with a knife or something.
I want to know what douche tuber made that fucking video so I can speed bag their nutsack.
Hmm. Everyone is so mad about chain casting being taken out of the game. No more pocket sand, homing bolt spam. Rest in piss, bosons. All the people that were like, I can't win without my crutch lightning confirmed
Or
into.
oboe.
Yeah. The game had to actually not work as intended to make my stuff good. I'm angry.
I have to actually do a cast animation that's like a second long.
Whoa. Oh, and Huge Anus says, my hands hurt. Sit on them.
Put them up your ass.
That's right.
It's
So,
scientifically proven that that'll heal any ailment.
I'll be back there with my lads. Immediately, I still need to make a lance build on Elden Ring. The lance, I would say, is better in Elden Ring than it was DS3, and it was pretty solid in DS3.
Baptist of the shit, Lance.
Dual wield Factors of the shit, or just straight up Royal Knight's Resolve running R2s. If you get counter damage, you will insta kill anyone. It's ridiculous. Skid do DS3 Fight Club. I ain't dead yet. My fever finally broke a few hours ago. It fucking sucked. Yeah.
He got the Rona.
Alright. Fixed a bug, which a status effect was applied when using the Horaloo's Earthshaker. Fixed a bug where the waves of darkness skill would not hit an enemy with a spinning cleave. Didn't even know about that. Fixed a bug that caused unintended motions to be played when switching to different sorceries or incantations when using a sorcery incantation. I can't cast Pocket Sand by throwing my hand straight up in the air messing with the roll timing.
I can't use combat lightning.
This is unfair. Fixed a bug.
It's outrageous. It's unfair.
Fixed a bug that the FP consumption increased when using the sorcery's magma shot and roiling magma when riding a horse. It's a
What?
That's a weird bug.
That's obscure as fuck.
Fixed a bug where the claw talisman effect was not applied when jumping with the Star Scourge Great Sword in both hands. That's also obscure. Fixed a bug that the power of two-handed attacks except jump attack of the weapon Golem's Halberd is different from expected. Fixed a bug when using the weapon pulley crossbow with the left hand when the right hand was given an attribute by magic or an item. The effect was given to the pulley crossbow as well. So they fixed the pulley crossbow.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna be fixed at all.
That's good. I mean, that just means we can't deathblight people by barraging them with pulley crossbows anymore. Damn.
Damn.
Fixed a bug in which arrows and bolts that did not match the type of long-range weapon could be released in certain procedures.
So basically, how that was a thing where you could swap the pulley crossbow and jar cannon bolts.
Hmm.
It was bad.
That'd be funny.
Like, oh, he's just got a pulley crossbow.
It's a tactical nuke. Help.
He's got the triple barrel jar cannon.
Fixed a bug in which arrows and bolts that did not match the type of long-range weapon could be released as certain procedures. Fixed a bug in which guard boost was reduced when some weapons were strengthened to the maximum.
Huh.
Hmm, that's weird. That's really weird, actually. That when your weapons are fully upgraded, they get rid of the guard boost. Hmm,
I don't understand the programming.
guys down. Fixed a bug in which the attributes of weapons would be changed while the inventory had reached its max capacity, and the Ashes of War could not be changed.
I don't know what the hell that means, but okay.
The attributes of weapons could be changed while the inventory had reached max capacity, and the Ashes of War would not be changed. Oh, I
I,
guess when your inventory was completely full, you couldn't change Ashes of War.
but at what point? How the fuck do you get a full inventory of weapons?
The
There's not
collector.
a limit. There's not a fucking limit, is there?
Apparently, people just were duping. Fixed a
Hmm.
bug that caused the boss Millennia, Goddess of Ra, to have a low HP under certain circumstances.
You know what that sounds like? That doesn't sound good.
That caused her to have low HP. I mean, like, players hitting her? I mean, that could be a
I'm guessing.
circumstance.
You know how she was missing like a little bit of health at a second phase.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're talking about.
Hmm. I've seen her get one phase before. We never pulled it off, but I've seen other people do it.
Yeah, you reposter.
Fixed a bug that allowed enemies to be attacked from outside the fog in certain areas. I wonder if the jar cannon video reached from Software HQ and they're like, this motherfucker. He's
These
fucking
bastards.
he's firing out of the fucking boss arena into the boss arena and killing him with a jar cannon.
Nerf it.
Hmm. Fixed a bug in online multiplayer when the boss is defeated in the host world as a cooperative player. The same boss may not appear in your world. That's just stupid.
I don't know how the fuck that makes any sense, but okay.
Fixed a bug that prevented the battle with the boss God Devouring Serpent from progressing under certain circumstances. I haven't heard of that. Fixed a bug that prevented hostile NPCs from appearing under certain circumstances.
I'm guessing that was like Vike and
Yeah, I remember hearing.
Mildred.
Yeah, I remember hearing people say that they couldn't get Vike to appear. Fixed a bug that prevented the event of NPC Alexander Warrior Jar from progressing under certain circumstances. I had that happen, but it fixed itself later on. He just like completely vanished from everywhere for a minute, and then he like appeared somewhere. I don't remember. It was weird.
Let's see what else.
Fixed an issue where the item's Sacred Flask is not restored after destroying a group of enemies under certain circumstances. Fixed a bug that under certain circumstances, after defeating the boss Star Scourge Radon, the user could not move from the map to the Grace.
Hmm.
Uh, the the flask fix, I've thought that before because we've killed like 20 people at once and I've not gotten any of my Estus back.
Yeah, I think that was mostly like killing invaders thing.
Yeah, Radon, I don't know about it. If you cannot move from the map to the Grace, you can move to the Grace by touching the Grace Star Scourge Radon.
What the fuck does that mean?
Let's see. Um, damn it, I have to play the game. Redman 2022. So many people tried to defend chain casting. I had piles of comments of people coming from me trying to say it's balanced and telegraphed. I'm like, bro, no, it's not. It's not
No.
telegraphed. It's an unintentional fucking animation swap.
Does anyone remember the fucking catch flame into magma worm breath?
Not me.
Because that shit was so stupid. It would
Mm,
insta cast the magma worm breath, and that would one shot you.
I'm just happy regardless they are active to fix their game compared to games like DS1. I mean, yeah, like compared to DS1, which they just didn't fix at all, it's pretty good. In comparison to any other video game that has a PvP, a PvP scene, not so much. The guard boost used to back to the base level, so much spaghetti code. Fixed a bug where no, it wouldn't be fixed a bug. It would be fixed. It would be fixed a bug that under certain circumstances caused the PvP bounce to never be addressed.
Hmm.
It's under a certain circumstance. You gotta remember.
The circumstances are all the time.
Guys, I just played PvP and now I can't chain my spells together. Was spell swapping cast taken out of the game? Yes. Get bent, Mage Man. Cancer Mancer.
Eat, fuck, die, mage.
After killing all the open world bosses, NPCs would stop invading.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Hurricane, Matt, Lou, everyone else that's popping in. What's the best stat spread for Lance? I think mostly strength and some dex, right? It's like a quality weapon.
Quality sucks shit. So go strength or go some sort of like infusion. Fire infusion's pretty alright. Or if you just want straight damage, just do strength. Quality is God. Quality is the worst it's ever been.
To patch the Gris glitch, I had to get into the Dragon Lord. The insta bleed nerf is so good. They blab it. Mage bent. I thought I said get bent mage. I might have misspoke. I'm tired.
I think he's trying to do like the Dark Soul text.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, back to the patch notes. Fixed a bug that prevented found sites of grace from registering on the map under certain circumstances. I had that happen actually. I was playing on PS5, trying to get stuff ready for the console fight club, and unless this is what fixed it, the actual boss that's beneath, at the very bottom of the Weeping Peninsula, the misbegotten warrior, his grace was messed up. It's actually like invisible and about 6 feet to the left of where it appears. Yeah, so that might have been what that was. But it's the misbegotten behind that castle. I think I had a clip of it. I don't know if I've used it yet, but yeah, the grace was like 6 feet off where it appeared to be. That might be what that is. Prevented a bug, fixed a bug that prevented some graces from being able to be touched when approached under certain circumstances.
Under certain circumstances.
God, it fixed a bug that allowed hostile guests to enter the boss areas under certain circumstances, so boss invasions. I hadn't really.
I think that might be like getting summoned outside of Melania or Loretta while they're still in there.
Could be. I'm gonna miss that. Because most of the time, if you invade someone with Malenia, they're gonna die.
Yep.
The Reddit too. The Reddit kicks some ass. Like apparently,
Yes,
because I remember invading up in Hallow Tree one time for something, and the host got the crap kicked out of him. Fixed a bug that prevented the critical hit from behind from hitting in hostile multiplayer. So maybe they fixed backstabs.
Woo yeah, baby.
Woo yeah, baby! They fixed
yeah,
it.
Shit with backstabs.
Until we get off, it's like, oh yeah, it's just like Dark Souls 1 backstabs. You can't get away.
Honest to God, would that be so bad?
He's like, you got any kind of recovery time? Better be watching your cheeks because
enjoy this dagger in your ass.
There was a guy that was doing Dark Souls 1 backstab tech in one of the, I think it was the console fight club I did not the last week, but the one before. He was trying to hit, like, that's what he told, he's like, I'm actually Dark Souls 1 PvP. I was like, I couldn't tell. Because he was only going for backstabs. Fixed a bug that caused performance to slow down when the Sentry's torch weapon was equipped under certain circumstances.
Under certain circumstances.
The game was crapping out because of Torch's particle effects, is what that tells me. Improved stability of online multiplayer between PS4 and PS5. Improved loading times for the Xbox Series XS version. Fixed a bug that the master volume setting was not reflected in some cutscenes. I wish they'd do that for Bloodborne with the Ludwig cutscene. Because, like, in the Ludwig, but you don't play you haven't gotten to play Bloodborne, but at the beginning of that, there's like a dude talking, he's like, run away. And then
that's from the run away.
Now, he doesn't actually say that. He says something like beware, but then like it zooms into Ludwig's feet, like as he's walking down the steps. Now it's like weird horse feet. You wouldn't like it. But the corpse dude that's trying to warn you is like right next to where the camera is, so it goes from like Ludwig the accursed is coming. It's like I mean, it's like right in your ear, and it doesn't matter what your settings are. It's still that like unless you turn your volume all the way down, and before Ludwig jumps at you, fix it. You're gonna get whisper talked. You're gonna get some of that ASMR right in your ear. It's terrible. This little like fleshy spaghetti jelly man whispering sweet nothings in your ear. All right. I wish they did that to Bloodborne. Fixed a bug that caused sounds to play differently than expected in some situations. That's very vague.
Boy, we didn't see the improved stability of online multiplayer.
Oh, improved stability of online multiplayer.
I beg to differ.
I call a cap.
Not only cap, but hella cap.
I watched a couple of people Dragon Ball Z warping at me about 20 minutes ago. I call a cap. Fixed a bug that caused the player to become inoperable and die in certain locations. I guess that's falling through the map. I don't know. I
Inoperable. What?
become inoperable.
I mean, like it's
It's
it's worded weird, but okay.
fixed a bug in which the drawing and hit detection were different than expected in some maps.
What do
Uh,
you mean?
I mean, I guess that's draw distance and like when you like I guess if you were shooting at stuff with a bow and hitting them and it was just going like right through because the hitboxes hadn't loaded yet.
Oh,
So the draw distance, the hit detection might be similar. So if you see like a nasty corpse werewolf man in Missoula and you're like, I'm gonna fuck him up with this great bow, and you shoot him, you're not gonna see the bow, the arrow just go right through him and not do anything. Or he might just not appear, like a DS3. Fixed a bug in some maps that allowed players to reach unexpected locations with certain procedures, so that's the flying stuff. And
and AFK farming.
that's probably AFK farming, people flying around with that Radagon hammer and the Hand of Millennia, and probably some stuff like the Dragon Skip in from Missoula that I saw someone talking about. Fix some text, that's probably just some grammatical errors. Several other performance improvements and bug fixes. Additions and modifications for PC version only. Added mouse keyboard operations that could be input as pressing a button on the title screen.
Okay.
So now I can actually press any button. That's high tech. It's cutting
Press the
edge.
print screen button.
Okay, can I hit Windows? Add the return to desktop to the system item on the main menu for exiting the game. That would be nice in a game that like really shit its britches and wags its finger at you for whenever you close out in a naughty way like Alt F4ing.
Or they just want you to go back to the main menu and hear.
Yeah, that's what they want. Like they know that it's like all the other Souls games where the audio settings don't get saved for when you first boot it. It's after you've logged in or hit continue or whatever. And so they just want you to exit the menu so you hear the. I mean, it's not as bad as Dark Souls 3 though.
Two was alright and one was just fun.
You see,
They didn't have themes.
we see Dark Souls 1 had that really nice, like, kind of quiet menu theme, you know, the one that I use in the background of my videos. Then Dark Souls 2 was just, like, really quiet. It was sort of, like, airy, you know, eerie sounding. And then and then Bloodborne was quiet. It had, like, a little, like, melancholy singing whenever you log in. But then you have Dark Souls 3 with, oh.
Oh, doggy.
And then, like, Elden Ring with the Gwyn theme redux. Anyway, change so that the mouse click input is not reflected when switching windows to active. That's good. And fix the bug that slowed performance when changing the screen mode and resolution in a special procedure.
Special procedure.
Yeah.
It wasn't certain, it was special.
All the other procedures, not special. This last one, special. An unsightly beast. The great terror looms. Yeah, that's the fleshy jelly man. Strength it is. Quality bad. There's still chain casting, and a lot of the same combos can be used by executing a jump cast and a few incantations allow you to chain into them while on the ground, but not just the popular ones. I don't know why it's so bad. It's good on paper, but dear God, is it bad? Someone left a message on the Grace that didn't let me touch it at all.
Get
Evil.
bent. You've been
Mm.
outsmarted by a message. How do you feel?
It's sad there wasn't a boss fight. There's just a player. Yeah, like the monk from Demon Souls, or the Half Life or Half Light, whatever, from the S3.
Or even Mirror Knight?
Good old Looking Glass Knight from the S2. Mm.
I mean, there's still the DLC because you already know they're gonna have that.
Backstabs are not fixed. They had a few glitches, but there's still some weird shit with them
Right.
under certain circumstances. Bring up Maru the succubus in a small window so we can watch you. So we can watch while you read patch notes. What's Maru the succubus? Is that like the little red
The
Satan-looking thing that has
Yeah.
the Canadian hoodie? Is that what that is?
Yep.
All right, I had a feeling. I saw succubus and I thought, hmm, that seems
Hmm.
familiar. Now we're
Hmm.
gonna bring up short stack porn characters. We're gonna bring in Smolder.
The boulder.
And I didn't say the. Well, I mean, we'll go with the Boulder. Boulder's conflicted about having porn made about him.
The boulder is conflicted about railing this chick.
Some
The
AFK
boulder doesn't
spots.
like having his cock on the internet.
Some AFK spots are still in the game. Two in the lake and one in the first step.
Sounds like two in the pink, one in the sink.
First step you can fix with Jarkan, and lake you can use the Radagon glitch. Dark Souls 3 intro is like an alarm clock or fire alarm to my ears. DS3's thing was meant to be the boss theme for Pontiff when he was the final boss in development. There's a new spot at the first step, and I can't figure out where to find them. It's by the cliffs behind the Church of Ella. Most people go down to the seaside ruins and jump down to the like buttress thing right beneath. There's like a little platform. You can get down there by flying towards them with Malenia's katana, but you know. The thing is though, is like even though they might fix some of, as long as there's an AFK spot, which AFK farming is stupid. AFK farming is so dumb. You can get so many more runes by just duping, you know?
Yeah.
You can like you just have to have one other person, which that might be a thing. I guess people that like to AFK farm just don't have friends, but you can just get one person. It takes like 5 seconds to make a backup save of some kind.
You
Dupe
can even
all,
do it on all platforms.
and you could do it like with the cloud save on PlayStation. I assume the same on Xbox, PC.
Cap. I call cap. Patso cap.
What?
I clicked on Elden Ring. Made me cast something. That's cap.
I watched Cowboy's patch notes vid, and all he did was complain about chain casting being taken out. You see, I'm more unbiased about it because I don't care. I don't PvP in this game except for videos, and I watch you guys do it, so I have no say in the matter. A lot of mages are going to be upset that the really easy way to PvP in this game, they're going to have to get down and dirty with it, get their hands dirty, and start taking some hits. They're going to have to be men. You know? I can be punished more effectively. I can.
Angry.
I'm already a douche because I'm running towards this person in a fighting game and throwing shit at them. I'm already a complete bitch, and now it's easier for them to slap me for being a little bitch. I'm upset. That's really all it comes down to.
I can be punished. Why?
Yeah, but I don't. I'm pretty unbiased. I think there's a lot of good changes in here. I know a lot of people have told me that it seems like they've ruined it, but just on paper, like a lot of these seem good. Like the little additions to helping people in New Game Plus, the little sound, the quality of life with the summon sign stuff. The majority of this stuff was stuff that should have been fixed. Like I'm a little upset about the boss invasions being nerfed slightly, and the pulley crossbow, but I understand why. It's sort of like whenever you're doing some shit on the job and your boss finds you and you know it's stupid, and you just get like, yeah, well, yeah, I was being stupid. You know, it's like this. It's the patch notes, you see it, and you're like, yeah, I like doing it, but I understand. I have to be level-headed adult here and understand that what I was doing was stupid. What I was saying about AFK farming, though, AFK farming is dumb. It's really dumb because you get so few souls or runes, excuse me, versus just duping them. And then the people that actually go and kill the AFK farmers are really no better because literally this is what they're doing. Someone's on their like they're AFK farming, they're sitting across the room, they're on their phone like this, right? Like, just watch some boob tube or something, you know. Oh shit, that guy finally killed me. Alright, hold on. Get my controller. Alright, there's my runes. Emote. Alright. Back to my anime. That's it.
Back to my regularly scheduled programming.
Back to my hentai. Like it takes so much effort for people just to be a mild nuisance. You know, not even really like you're really not getting anything over the people rune farming. It's dumb on both ends. I wouldn't be mad at the rune farmers so much as the people that enable it, which is from software.
So
Anyway.
like, you could have just disabled multiplayer in these spots that are yeah.
Hmm.
Can only get two with a horse?
I don't know what Matt put. Oh, he put. Oh God, don't Google it. Are you talking about the succubus thing or Smolder? Those are both porn characters. Like really popular ones too. So you're gonna see some stuff that's gonna make you question humanity. You're like, why are we funding this? You know.
Why are we allowing a society to continue?
Under certain circumstances, Max can kill you.
Yes.
I heard that patches can fix issues in the game under certain circumstances. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna like take this whole stream VOD up to this point. Like, how long have we been going here? Like,
30 minutes at most.
yeah, like I'm gonna take like the past 30 minutes. I'm gonna have like Yeet cut it and send it to me, and I'm gonna put in big, huge letters at the top with certain circumstances.
Are you gonna do like a counter?
Nah, it's just gonna be like on the thumbnail, or like there'll be something on the bottom like Miyazaki like wielding a pink dildo or something like I normally do. But up over the very top of that's gonna say certain circumstances and like just straight cropped off of this page. Go ahead, take a screenshot. Just go to Mog's Palace. It's the other one that you can do. The legit one you can do.
Hmm.
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 Season 1 has launched, says EA. Battlefield
Season one of what?
2042.
Oh.
Yeah, the game that's only going to be getting that one season of post-launch content they promised with pre-orders, and then nothing else ever. Yeah, let me get right on that. They should just call it the season, because there's only going to be the one. Right?
Season 0.
I kill them and then block. That's a good idea.
I kill them, leave a nasty comment on their Steam profile, and go on about my day.
Alright, boys and girls, that's all the patch notes. I think overall, they're pretty good. How many people we got here in the stream right now? My thing says 8. 31. I mean, you boys want to do a little impromptu PC fight club. Just start knocking the crap out of each other with this new fully patched up game. What we thinking? Every time the phrase under certain circumstances shows up, add one Miyazaki on screen.
I'll actually do that.
Just have them start popping up and like, just like that, generic pop sound effect. That just all over every time on screen. Battlefield Season None. Yeah, really. Alright, there you go. There's the patch notes. I hope all of you have enjoyed that. Let me. Oh, it's verifying. That's good. We'll see if I. Jesus Christ. We'll see if I can open Elden Ring. I got my doubts. We need a Miyazaki button. Have fun bashing butts. I don't have Elden Ring. man's sitting here watching an Elden
Like,
Ring patch
have
notes
fun.
video.
I don't own this game.
He's like smoking a cigar, like a Gandalf the Grey pipe, and he's like, interesting. Game I don't play. Says 32 watching on my end. Yeah, for me it always says 8. Like, it just craps out randomly at some point. Last time I was, and like, it honestly helps though. I'm not angry about it, I don't reopen my stream, because it helps if I don't know how many people are watching. I have to guess, just based on chat. So if I have like 8 people like I normally do, because I don't do Elden Ring, I don't see it. Corrupt update files. That's nice. We are going to try to launch Elden Ring. I think it's gonna update. Alright, boys, I guess we gotta be here, but it's trying to update it. It's like corrupted update files. I literally had it updating in the background as I was talking about the game. Great. But you guys get to see my Gucci'd out wallpaper.
New plan. Come to the Forlorn Hound Ever Jail. We're gonna be fighting until Skid's game updates.
I mean, if you guys just want to go beat up Yeet, meet him at the Forlorn Hound Ever Jail password nipple. He'll summon you. You guys take a shot at Yeet.
Let's see. I gotta find. What save should I use?
Your desktop back roast and Porco Rosa, right? Yes. I guess while waiting for this to update, I could show you something stupid that happened in For Honor the other day. For any of you that haven't seen it yet. You're gonna see the smartest dumb play in For Honor history. You ready? Some of you may understand what just happened. Some of you may not. So I'm gonna break down what happened here. So I guard break this man, and most of the time in For Honor, you're guaranteed a heavy off of a guard break. Highlander is one of, I think, 2 characters that is not guaranteed a heavy off of a guard break. Him and Shigoki, I think, are the only 2. I'm pretty...
Special heavy.
Yeah. Shigoki can take a zone, I think, if he wants to. But usually it's better to light. Anyway, so Highlander does not get a heavy. I forget this because I haven't played Highlander. I start up a heavy. I realize mid-swing, oh shit, I don't get confirmed this on this character. I feint the heavy into another guard break, and then take the punch I was supposed to the first time, which is the light. The Centurion lets that happen because right here he thinks I'm an idiot. He's like, this idiot, look at this maroon, try to take a heavy on Highlander, I'm gonna parry him. And because of that, he gets guard broke a second time. And then he tries to redeem himself by going for a light parry on that top light. He does not get it. Right here, he's like, I gotta redeem myself. He doesn't get it.
I am fucked die.
And that emote on him because he and I both knew what just happened. Like, even though he doesn't emote or say anything, I know that he knows.
In his heart and in his mind.
He's thinking, what the fuck, dude? He's thinking, what was that?
It's a good old fashioned. Damn.
Could you have not just tossed him into the wall and gotten your top heavy? I could have. But you see, that would have required me remembering that Highlander doesn't get a heavy, right? And so, the first one, I go for a side heavy. I realize halfway through my swing, like, shit. I don't get this. And then the second guard break, I just take the light because I was kind of embarrassed. Something that most of you are gonna ever find is that in any single For Honor clip you watch, there's always something you could have done better, or a more optimal punish every time. But when you're playing For Honor versus when you're watching it is 2 very different things. For Honor is like constant fucking stimuli of like 1,000 different reads and reactions you have to have. And so when you're in an actual match, you're gonna do some stupid stuff. And I'm not the best at the game, I'm only like rep 80-ish. So.
see that Throngler save.
Yeah.
The Throngler.
Wish we could hold 69 viewers for a whole stream.
It happened one time, like the first Elden Ring Fight Club.
We actually got like several hundred people on the very first Elden Ring cycle. We had like 400 or 500.
And then people realized, wait, this game's ass.
You could play D2. How do we know you're Harry?
Well, let's see. Just take a listen at that. That's the sound of a beard being scratched.
They see it's not actually. See, I'm actually like I have completely smooth, like perfect Astolfo cosplayer, and you can really hear that coming out in my voice. Like I try to hide it a lot, but just like right now, you can hear the effeminate, just thing I've got going on here. I'm pretty well known for my very high pitched, effeminate voice. It just bespeaks of how hairless and girly I look. You know,
Yes.
like everyone's heard of like the South Floridian like Astolfo trucker man. Everyone's heard about that. The Skid's Gambit, Celtic style. He's actually he got a clip. Whenever I first got on, he was dueling a shaman and he heard me and he was playing monk and he's like, I gotta go for the Skid's Gambit. And he killed her with it. He also hit a shinobi with it. Didn't kill him, nearly did, but he hit him with it. And shocked the shinobi. Like, he hit him harder than any sake he had ever tasted with the Skid's Gambit. Like, it didn't, like I said, it didn't kill him. But he just, like, sat there and stared to eat for a second. Like, what? What was that?
What's wrong with this guy?
Why did this monk go for a dodge forward heavy feint into his own? Absolutely bamboozled. The mind games on display. Yeah, I could play that off like I meant to do it, but I didn't. Now, if you see me do something like that on a character I'm really good with, like Monk, yeah, it was intentional. The drunk monk. That was nice. Plain stream. Completely understandable. A true Highlander moment. Did you say update? Yes. We went over like the first 30 minutes of the stream or me going over the patch notes with Yeet and letting all of you know our musky thoughts on it.
I feel nothing towards it, and honestly, like it's good. It's a good step in the right direction, but
I don't PvP in this game, so I don't care either way. I just pity you fools that do.
he records videos and then goes and
I'm still in the exact same place I was last Fight Club. On the edge of the Everjail in my gladiator armor that I beat you in Midgetown in. This is some significant trip. My god. Alright, so we're gonna host a little impromptu Fight Club for a little bit. If any of you would like to be summoned to whoop up on each other, the password is nipple.
the time has come. Some to fuckle and suckle.
It's always scary when femboys have girthy voice. Can you really call them a femboy if like they open their mouth and it's got my voice?
Instead of being like, yeah, you see, and it's just, yeah, what's up?
Dude, can you imagine like you're at like a con and you walk up to an Astolfo cosplayer and you expect them to at least have like a regular to girly sounding voice, but instead of like turning around them going like I don't know. I don't know what fucking Astolfo cosplayer would say, like the yo ho.
Hey, I'm fucking Astolfo.
Yeah, that's Astolfo, that's what I mean. Instead, he fucking turns around and is like, yo, what's up? Oh. Ew.
What in the blazes is that?
It's my favorite part of the Fate series is when Astolfo goes, hey, it's me, Astolfo. What you want? It's terrible. Dick Butticus is trying to cast all the light. Wait, I know exactly who that is. That's fucking Darth Taint Crust.
We're gonna play his signature theme song.
he's dead. He is hella
Yeah,
dead.
he died.
Yeah. He died horribly. The Cadence is here, or at least this phantom is.
I'm not hot to trot. I haven't done Elden Ring PvP in a few days. Was it because my internet's been out?
Have you seen everything on the Egyptian hero? What are your thoughts on? From what I've seen, I mean, it looks like it could be cool.
It's an Egyptian hero, and they fucked it.
I mean, he's either gonna have like a double-sided, like, twin sword type deal, and that'll be cool, or he's gonna have... I can't remember what the name of that sword is. I know what it looks like. But, like, just, he's either gonna be like a dual-wield, like, kind of like sword, like, yeah, it's called, like, the African version's called a kanda. I remember that. I don't recall what the Egyptian sword is. It's not a Kopesh, it's not a Shota before anyone says anything about it. It's sort of like a sword with like a crescent moon blade on the very end of it. It's kind of like a combination between a sword and an axe. And if he's dual wielding them, cool. If he's got like a twin blade, cool. I like the Egyptian aesthetic. I'm sure the furries will be all over the Anubis stuff that they're coming out with. I just wonder how androgynous he's gonna look, because Ubisoft here of late has been really on the femboy train. Like they made Kyo, like Femboy Supreme, and then they made Pirate, who is like the biggest lesbian on the planet. So I'm wondering what direction they're gonna be going with this. He's Egyptian, so if they're gonna go one way or the other, I'm gonna say Femboy. They're gonna go with like the King Tut maneuver. I remember people.
Improved online stability.
I don't know, dude. Looked pretty fair to me, dude. I appreciate all of you leaving Nipple Clan messages all over the place, by the way. There's even some over by where I always sit at the end of these, near the seaside ruins. Them thighs tied all together. Oh, he finally called your bluff on that turn and burn. You took...
Can't fucking hit him. Like, he doesn't exist on my screen.
I mean, on mine, like, you're coming close, but he's just timing his rolls good and playing passively. Like, if you notice, he's backpedaling the majority of the time.
Where's the cop-out pockets?
I believe he may have cast the wrong thing.
I believe you, through.
He had that body and soul. And then he either cast the wrong thing or didn't expect a katana unsheathed to do 1300 damage, which he only had 900 HP. Didn't expect mage, that's the wrong keeper.
I got the wrong infusion on my katana.
Are you ready? That's Mason. Lumps, it's fucking Femboy Chonker. I recall him. The Game of Thrones weapon. Where the fuck is this at? It's on PC at the Forlorn Hound Everjail. Right above the Weeping Peninsula and the Bridge of Sacrifice up on the hill. Let's see what these messages down here say. Are you ready? That's Mason again. No head ahead. I don't know who that is. Time for rushing in. That's also Mason. This bloodstain belongs to... I think that's Baby Eater, maybe? It's got the Omen smirk.
I can't see it. It's I eat babies.
Yeah, I eat babies. That is... Oh, that's fucking Mr. Steal Your Man. I'm surprised there's a bloodstain of him. He doesn't die here very often. And this one's way out here. This is Femboy Chonker. Looks like he got gunned down in the streets by a spell.
Beautiful.
Where'd my dad go? If any of you would like to participate, it's Nipple. And we are on the PC. Blink, another katana wielder. His silhouette got revealed. Yeah, I saw that. People think he's gonna be able to break it in half as his stance changed like Highlanders to medieval Darth Maul or Egyptian Zerk. So that's what I was talking to my friends about, because I've seen a silhouette of him standing with his weapon over his head and it's like one solid piece. But then in the trailer it looks like he has one piece in each hand, like it's split in half. Oh, he's got Nagakiba. 1 damage. That's the Briar stuff. And thank you, Tuna. I will pin your message for as long as we continue doing this. House put missing but missing but. And we see two weebs dueling honorably. He stood still like he was offended or something. Oh. Ah. Ooh. Running attacks. Dark Souls 3? Oh!
Wait.
Ah.
The boys. Yeah, boys.
Imagine watching a fucking, like, kite where he gets throat slit and as he falls back, he goes, the boys!
Oh, it's this dickhead.
The frame. Mages are crying is here. Looks like fucking, like, He-Man's sister or brother. My mouse wheel is broken. We'll just go through random shit every once in a while. Capcom cocked Dragon's Dogma fans today. They really? What update changed with the flasks? All they changed was that you get them from killing groups of enemies more often. So like when you kill 20 enemies at once, the game's supposed to reward you with your flasks. Like give you one, or I can't remember if it's one of each or what.
I think it's supposed to be it's like 2 for host, 1 for summons.
Yeah, so they just fixed where that wasn't like people weren't being given flasks when they were supposed to be. This mage man needs to get inside the dueling arena. He's like creeping around the outside of it. Nice entered. Well, he's got a lot of health. Ooh, fuck! He just knocked Blake out of the fight arena.
Oh my god.
By God, this God's my witness. That man is broken in half. This is one of the few guys I've seen make a bunch of miracles work. I hope his level's right though, because he didn't take a lot of damage to be a mage casting all this without chucking a flask. I don't know, the 150 you can get pretty crazy, so it's kind of hard to gauge it. Ah, there he drank. Ooh, he did what you did, but he did it with Nagakiba, so it did had a fucking shitload more range. Oh, and it came down to 1 running attack versus 1 rolling attack. That's close. It was a good fight. Put me on the edge of my seat, grouping my thighs. That Sherlin? How do you not know Sherlin? Fucking Sherlin. Oh my god, this guy looks like Lobo. No, he either looks like Lobo or Morbius. I can't decide. Look on stream.
It's Morbin time. Oh, he's dueling the fucking Tridents.
It's Morbin time. That's me, I'm level 151. Holy damage is now base. Mr. Skid the Frog has arrived. Hippa Frog. Welcome to my stream. Also, if any of you haven't done it yet, I upload like a little 4 short of me ping-ponging an enemy off of one of my teammates.
One of those teammates was Zarias.
You know, some of you may remember the teammate when he screams. Well, he like yelps, I guess. That would be Z. Someone that used to be on a lot of these streams back in the day. Till he decided that he hated me. That doesn't sound familiar at all. Dude, what am I watching? That's a light show. The guy's name is like Attila. Oh, he one-shot him 1500 damage off with a running attack.
The bleed.
He got morbed. Dude, I bet his name's like Attila, like Attila Dorn or something like that. I hope he's got the stream so he can hear us come like, it's Morbin time.
Morbin time.
Where'd my dad go? Blank, I think, oh wait, is this Max? I think it's time for Max to get morbed on. Fucking Morbius appears. I want to take a screenshot of this and zoom this if fucking Morbius showed up at my Elden Ring Fight Club last night.
Post it to Reddit and get banned because Reddit hates all of us.
Double Mog spears nuts for the glory of Mog. That's not Mog, it's Morbius.
I still can't believe like we're not allowed on the fucking Elden Ring Reddit.
Nope, we were banned like pretty much unanimously as a community. Me, my friends, and my followers because of the death blight thing that we did.
The vulgar militia made its rounds.
I don't know if any of you know that, but like back whenever we first started doing this, me and if any of you are like fans of this channel, you have the password Nipplon. You're automatically part of the Nipple Clan, aka the Vulgar Militia. And don't let it be known that you're one of my fans if you're on the Elden Ring Reddit, because you will be banned. We did that Deathblight glitch way back when, and they didn't care for it.
They simply didn't agree with what
Nope.
we did.
Max almost used Faptors of the Shits to kill Morbius.
That's my build.
Sujam, you need to change your name to Morbius because your character looks more like him than in any like lead singer of anything.
Max can just straight up option select him.
You can, but it is Max. Oh, Max missed, he glintstone pebbled Morbius. In certain situations, Max can't kill you. Or under certain circumstances, Max is able to kill.
Under certain circumstances, Max will hit you with a glintstone pebble.
The double mug spears nuts. Yeah. Lucky thing is, this isn't being advertised as a fight club, so fewer people. And these T-posing. Morbius 2 in the lands in between.
I actually got a comment calling me a cringe ganker on that fucking clip.
Nice.
And you remember, you know what was going on in that fucking that call. Now you're a man, man.
I like how a guy recorded his POV of the Fire's Deadly Sin like glitch. Yeah, that was great. That's what really made the video, is that not only did we like make probably the most toxic build out there, we did it enough in one location that a Redditor got eaten by it, and he posted it to the fucking Reddit. Like, you know how many people we had to kill for a Redditor to go out of his way to record it and post it? God, that was such a good video. I think that was also one of my most popular, that and the State of Elden Ring PvP. Now, I've had some tweets go viral for this game. I've had several tweets get like 100k likes. But, my Twitter game is not quite as good as... Well, my Twitter game's a lot better than my YouTube game. And then Sujamas, I feel slighted over that pebble. No one expects him to have the offhand lance with Pebble Eye for some reason. This is a matchup old as time. Max v Yeet. Oh, he expected you to go for the rolling attack. Ah, nice. He's crouching at you. Ooh, close.
He's not dead?
No.
What traded?
He's got like 1 HP.
How much health do you have? Let me know.
He's barely got any.
Go, throw a pebble at him. Throw a rock at him. Hit him in the back of the head.
Throwing crystal darts at him, but they're not reaching him. Alright. I don't know. I think where my dad go with then Blink and the other guy would be up next.
I just ate on my fucking A game tonight. I'm gonna migraine from hell.
Didn't realize this was a stream, thought it was a video. Yeah, my videos typically come out to be pretty close to how my streams are, with the commentary and whatnot. One of the saddest things that ever happened to me was my build turning into a shitlord build, bringing a bad name to my bleed curve swords. Orgasmo, right? What are you talking about, Nundalin? I've yet to download the patch, so Mr. Steelio Man will be here for a bit. We actually saw one of your bloodstains down in the arena, Talon. Oh, Max is moonwalking around in his healing aura. This is going to be a battle of the routers. Ooh, look at Max using Factor of the shits effectively. Yeah, probably this stream will go for a little bit longer. I'm not going to go as long as I normally do, though. And then I'll probably just send Yeet a link or something, and he'll send it back to me, and I'll make a stream VOD thing public about the patch notes. Hopefully it doesn't take like a week to make, because then everyone's like, this is old news, dude. What are you doing?
It shouldn't take a week to make, because I've got my next, like, 3 videos done,
Ooh.
and... yeah.
Ooh, Max is fucking on fire with the lances. Like, I want to desummon him so I can go get Estes to get my blue meter off screen. But I don't want him to streak because Max doesn't have very... Oh yeah, because Max doesn't have very many of these. Because my beautiful boy has made at least one appearance so far. Cool beans. Was meaning about when I got the alert, I had it tabbed to watch in a bit from now. I probably won't be in this fight club anyway. The stream is chugging at 144p. So this is Max's redeeming arc. I mean, every once in a while, like, Max activates part of his brain, and he'll get a few kills. Like, right now he didn't because he waited until the fight was just about to begin to use a Starlight Shard. You know, good for that. Oh, Max tried the Factor of the shits, a big ass miracle.
He got knocked on his ass.
He almost did to the fucking, well, he did do it to the big Malakath thing, except it still hit him through it, so his health bar's not looking so good.
The problem with this is that Malmaker's non-punishable because his internet's terrible.
Max absolutely Factor of the shits, a wog, but he took a lot of damage off of it.
He mistimed it.
Well, he got killed, but he managed to get Mal down to about a fourth of his health.
Suffering from success? Question mark.
That's what I always say whenever I get too many of these for recalling remedies. Doesn't matter how hard I try. That's Thrallkeeper. It doesn't matter how hard I try. I always end up with 1,000, and the game's like, nope. That's a 4-digit number. We don't do those on From Software games.
We don't do that here.
Thrallkeeper Fister is down. Those purple light snake spotlights are so fitting for a live concert. That's why I think they remind me of like a like stadium lights, you know? Except for that one. Right there. There's one oddball one over there whose eyes isn't glowing, so he just like stares me down the entire stream.
It glows on PS5, doesn't it?
Yeah, it glows on console. It just doesn't glow on PC for some reason. I don't know what. I don't know why I need to start killing that one. It's giving me like the mad dog eye.
You see in Thrallkeeper just teleport?
No. I watched him jump right into that dragon breath thing.
He's getting AIDS by the goiter.
Now, should that cost enough stamina that he could have been able to punish it with some punches? Yes, but does it? No. This is 2022 From Software, nothing costs stamina. You have to try so hard to gas yourself in this. He's using obscure magics on him.
I don't know what any of this is.
I can't commentate on it because I don't know what he's doing. I know exactly what Thrallkeeper's trying to do. Just the bare-fisted beat down. Let's try to lay the smackdown on him. I respect it. Why does my fighting skill go up when I'm drunk and or have a headache? The drunken savant, I guess. I don't know. I love the oddball eye. It gives a dynamic atmosphere alongside the others. I'll take your word for it. I think that's too much of like a I think that's too much of a theatrical appraisal for a goop like a Dippin' Dot worm staring me down from 30 feet away, and somehow, some way, Thrallkeeper managed to land like a bunch of like Shaolin rabbit punches on Mailmaker and kill him before his wand got to him.
Beautiful. Right, gorgeous.
Beautiful. You don't see it often. Alright, blink, and then Muscleman. Oh, wait, unable to summon. Looks like it will be Muscleman.
Yeah.
Oh, Thrallkeeper may be about to DC. They're taking the longest drink of Estus I've ever seen. Just really swigging that.
Give me hope for this next fight.
Just really swigging that shit down. Alright, Lasma, hit the skate part, do some flippy tricks. I will do a kickflip for you, Skid. See ya. That was not me. No. You were very thirsty for the blue Gatorade. Just had to have the blue Powerade. Oh.
I got fucking input queued. I got input queued. Like the input queue, I've queued that roll a long time ago.
I got input queued. I got input queued.
I got fucking input queued.
The whims stare on. They care not. Man. It was a misinput.
Whole ass got input queued.
I like to think the worm can produce light, but chooses not to just to bother Skid. If he does, it works. Because at least once or twice at Fight Club, I look up there and I see him. The first time he did it, it weirded me out because I thought the tree had an eyeball. Buffering attacks are fantastic, and you would not like For Honor. I'm looking at you, Shigoki. Follow up heavy. Am I going to throw it immediately and get hyper armor? Am I going to charge it from it, let you trade with me, and then hit you while I fully charge it and then fade it into guard break? Who knows? I'm Shigoki. This comes from someone that like almost mains Shigoki. Thrallkeeper got put on their face outside the arena. No, Thrallkeeper cheated. The reason he's animation skipping is because of the latency. I don't think Thrallkeeper's cheating. No, it was like...
by eating Max.
Dude, fucking Thrallkeeper's just fucking T-posing around the arena. My ass exploded because my opponent is playing Shaman. If you're playing Shigoki, you should be pretty fine versus a Shaman. You gotta hit him twice and they'll be dead. I'm going to empty dodge into a hug because they will dodge attack back at me. I will hit her and then headbutt. Then I will guard break and heavy and she's dead because they are assassin with small health bar, yes. Assassins can be mean against Shigoki, but god, if you get your hands on them as Goki, whether it's with a hyper armor trade heavy, or just get them in like a headbutt chain, or anything really, it's bad. If a Shigoki can land his fully charged heavy off on Assassin, pretty rough. Like, you're playing Peacekeeper and you're fighting a Shigoki, you make a bad read on their charged heavy and you're like, oh, half my health is gone. Oh, he headbutted me. Now it's a little less than half.
See, he hugged me.
I've landed 3 heavies on him. He's at 3/4 of health. Not good.
He's fucked up so much, and I punished him so much, but he has a health bar the size of a... he has a massive health bar.
He's got a health bar the size of Texas.
Yep.
Alright, we got Giant Dad making an appearance. Little cameo. of the sword he's using. I wasn't actually accusing him, I was just making more excuses for Muscleman.
No, I just whole ass got input queued. Like I wanted to roll backwards, like a second later, but it immediately rolled. And I was like, well, I'm fucked.
Isaac says, I love our community. It's a gaggle of rejects and idiots. Just like my friend group.
Yeah.
It's like the other night, Jax was in here saying that he'd play Deep Rock with us and he was good at banter and all this other stuff. And I was like, I think like
What
too
see?
you're like too highly appraising yourself because we're just idiots.
The dumbest three people on, or no, wait, how many do we have?
I think-
6.
Let's see, there's me, Midge, you, Max, Dima, and Mom. So like 6.
And Grange. Don't forget Grange when he appears.
Whenever Gregory appears, we have 7. The Giant Dad's gotten pretty fucked up in this. He got hit by a flame strike. He completely ignored a stone toss and is crouch poking where my dad go to death. He's won by a crouch poke. 4 consecutive crouch pokes.
Is this the Giant Dad way?
From software. Why?
It's not parryable. It's not punishable. What the fuck are you supposed to do to it?
From Soft. Look what you've done to the ultra great sword users.
They're basically dex builds.
They're essentially just like dex builds that have awkward animations. Like, he played that like how people used to ravioli step katana running attacks in Dark Souls 3. That's what that was. It was just a lot easier. From Software's made ultra users fall so far. Heavy. Heavy. I think if anyone trades a charged heavy against Shugo, they're probably Bone. It is, but on Assassin it's much worse because you don't have a big health bar. Like if you're playing another heavy, like something like JJ, it's not as bad, it still sucks.
Or Hido.
Or Hitokiri. Some with
What Hido can do is just
ignore it.
and then get...
Or if you're playing Zerk, just ignore all of Shigoki's moves.
But then die because you're turning a little health bar.
Maybe. Oh, Giant Dad was poked to death by a rapier. A man T-pose mid-fight. Is Dima the other guy you're playing D2 with the other night? Yes. It shocks me how you guys can't tell the difference between voices.
Like, I mean, I feel like we all have pretty distinct voices.
Yeah.
Or at least, I think me and you are the most... Me, you, and Midge, and Max. Most distinguishable. And Mom, because, well, woman.
Well, you got me, who sounds like Moist Critical. You, who sounds like Discount Moist Critical. You have Midge, who sounds like the biggest stoner on the planet. You have Max, who has like the highest pitched voice out of all of us, and then you have Mom. Dima, I could kind of get it, but he's still, like, he's somewhere in between me and Midge in terms of his voice. With, like, where his pitch is and stuff.
Yeah.
I get that most of us don't really have very strong accents. I think Yeet probably has the strongest one.
It comes out more when I get angry.
It's either...
excited.
It would either be him or Max have the strongest accents, because Dima doesn't really have one, I don't really have one, Midge doesn't really have one, and Mom doesn't really have one. Neither does Greg.
Like, when I get really excited or start telling a story, that's when it starts coming out. Or angry.
And then Z was the dude with the British sounding voice. Mages Are Crying has popped, fucking... He's popped the steel skin. He's had the shit murdered out of him for it.
You got blood. Wait. I think that did a little bit late.
I like how Giant Dad has the dog shield. Yeah. Ultra great swords are better great spears than great spears. I finally have a good build and this is what I fight. It's the blue meanie. With the fingerprint shield, I see a
Wait.
fingerprint until I turned around.
Wait. Don't. Wait. Or do throw him in there. Never mind. I forget who's in there.
It's Blink.
Yeah, that's why I said go ahead. Correct.
Summon Muscle Man next.
Not only no, but hell no. I think I'd rather be summoned to a dead skunk's bleeding asshole.
No, wait. No. He's like staring me down as he goes back into the arena.
What's in his other hand?
Nothing.
Let's see. Wait.
I like how these fight clubs help me get better at PvP, but I do not play PvP unless it's here. Vid's voice down now. I've always known Z's. Max took me while the midge is the most average of all of you. He is. Except when he starts doing his lock, dude. Dude.
Yo, dude.
Yo, dude. What do you mean, dude? Midge has the most average. I just sound like a discount critical. He sounds like... Ooh. Max, I don't really know what... Like how to describe what he sounds like. He sounds like he works at GameStop. Yeah. I'm pretty distinctively depressed, I like to think.
I'm the only one who can do a muscle man impression on command.
I could do one, it's just not as good. I don't put as much heart into it because I don't really want to sound that much like Muscle Man.
You know, Alice puts heart and soul into their muscle man impression. It's actually my mom.
My
She was
mom.
a voice actor.
I miss her.
I miss her.
Muscle Dad.
Muscle Dad.
Say Lamau gay in your Muscle Man voice.
Lamau gay.
Nice.
No else is gay. Wait. Wait.
I think I made a mistake.
There's been an error in my judgment.
I thought my last statement.
I retract it.
No more TS. VPs to no more TS3 videos? Probably not.
Well, you see.
I mean, I think I made my video called like my last ES3 invasions like in what, like September of last year or something.
Let's see.
So, yeah, probably.
Let's see what we got here.
Ice Spear doesn't even stun out block anymore. Yeah, they've made some changes to Ice Spear. Yeah, I kind of had all the fun I'm ever gonna have on Dark Souls 3. I literally did everything humanly possible with Dark Souls 3. Every idea. Everything from like invasions, duels, ganks, fight clubs, meme shitposts, like documentary style stuff. I mean, everything. Dude, fucking watching Thrallkeeper zip around the arena is horrifying.
Oh.
Like, I keep...
Improved online stability.
I could see it.
What exactly did they improve?
I don't know. I know that Blank is fighting for his fucking life down there. Thrallkeeper's router has said, step aside, let me put on the gloves. And that's exactly what...
I got this one.
Oh, and Thrallkeeper DC'd. The router saw how the fight was going and was like, no. No, fucking Ligma Bowls is here. Looks like Yoda. L1 spam, I will.
Crush my cock with a rock, I must.
Ketamine, I require.
I'm going to crush my balls with a rock. Starla, I'm going to be impotent.
Your voice is very distinctive. I mean, it's not really like if me and Critical were in the Discord call, do you really think you could tell who was who? Like us, like honest to God, like if me and Critical, like let's say we both got in like a Discord call, even with one of my friends, and we both started talking, I don't think even my friends could be like would be able to tell all the time if he and I just started like reading things off, unless the mic quality gave it away. Like I don't think anyone would be able to tell the difference. That's why the only reason I'd go like on the official podcast would just be to confuse the fuck out of everybody.
You gotta bring me with you,
I,
just so I can.
nah, I'd bring Midge. You imagine Midge having a platform.
Oh,
I can't
oh
say
no.
I can't say no to Frantic being. Dude's literally got like what millions of subs, or at least a million, right?
10 million.
Yeah, 10 million. 10 million people that could potentially hear the Frantic midget saying something stupid. Nah,
Like,
I've gotta bring Frantic with me.
yo, dude, Lig McCraw.
That's what it says. I'm saying.
Or just, you know what? Bring the whole group. We just both groups collide.
God, I don't know if the world's ready for that one.
When worlds collide. Yo, Critical, if you ever somehow find this channel, come on, bring
give
it.
give me money.
Give me money to come on your podcast.
We'll start in the four digits and work our way up from there.
Or counter argument. I'll take a drop of that clout.
That's just a drop of clout, my friend.
Can I please get a crumb of clout?
You're gonna be fighting Yoda.
Mm.
Oh no, bro. I got my head stuck in the pickle jar.
I got my hand stuck in the pickle jar.
You know who else is a mistake?
You should kill yourself.
Didn't they fix fingerprint shield by buffing it back to how it was? Maybe. I didn't read anything about that. Thrall Keeper sprinting around with a juice box mid-fight. It looked really uncanny. I didn't like it. I know
Coming on, I have my duelist charms.
only you was going to talk about Sherlin and Finboys and how the Joker is in Japan. Yeah, I mean, like, if it was me and him, like, you could probably tell based off the topics. I don't know what he would talk about, but I don't think, from what like, I understand, like, back whenever I watched him when I was a kid, he was, like, really dirty, like, with his jokes and stuff, and I think he still says stuff like, oh, so I went to watch this movie at the theater, and it was really poopy, crusty, stinky butthole, and I didn't like it. And if the Shitfisters Twizzler was a little bit better, I think it would have like, been a little less ass anus, and I probably could have got my rocks off to it. But overall, 7.5 on the moist meter. Yeah, so yeah. So I think he still says stuff, but I don't think he's as bad as he used to be. You're not gonna hear some of the nasty shit that we talk about. You guys ever like? It's almost like a Joe Rogan podcast. Like we're just talking randomly. You guys ever see that picture of that Stolfo cosplayer with the Monster Energy can size wiener?
You ever done DMT?
Has ever done DMT? I'd have to bust that on the official podcast. So, I know we're on a podcast, so I have to ask it. You ever done DMT? I'm gonna start like whenever one of you guys says something weird, like, yeah, I took a picture of my ass in the mirror and it was a little weird. I'm gonna start going like, Mitch, pull it up. Ooh, the setup parry on Ligma. Parried, I have been. And I am. I believe I could tell the difference between you and Moist 80% of the time. It'd be the equivalent of seeing a beloved YouTube get his own TV show. What is the drink of choice tonight, my monotone friend? It's something I should not be drinking. But I had some left over and I don't like wasting things.
Beer.
No, it's not beer. It's a worse decision than beer, actually, at this hour.
Oh no.
It's a Juice Monster Pipeline Punch.
You dumbass motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, I've been sipping on it, like, all afternoon, so I really don't think it's gonna do anything to me.
Shotgun it.
Why?
Why not?
Because you told me to. That's good enough reason just to pour it out.
Yeah, dude, I just used reverse psychology on you. You're not ready.
So, Sid, did you even do an impression or just raise your voice? I think I just raised my voice for my critical impression. I think that's all I did, because I think his voice is a little higher than mine.
Oh, that was a hitbox and a half.
Ooh. Playing risky with it. You know how the jumping attacks hitboxes and you're still not rolling in fear when it's 20 feet away from you.
What in the hell is that fucking hitbox?
What are you doing, dude? This guy knows how ravioli steps, watch out. Oh,
You
the guy.
cop out, bitch.
Let's try to get you close. He can BM you with a hitbox. Oh, he's got Naga Kiba. You've got Naginata. You both sound like Japanese sex positions I'd like to be in. Oh!
Couldn't fucking recover.
I couldn't recover.
I don't like Blink.
Drink it. I mean,
It reminds me of a Dada.
he fucking clapped on him. I don't like him.
Well, I mean, I'm just getting shitboxed by a fucking thrusting weapon.
I don't like him.
I don't like him.
At least you picked a good flavor of monster juice. I mean, the good one used to be, there was a pineapple one that I liked. But they don't make it anymore. They got rid of it. It was,
Really?
yeah, it was like a yellow can.
Bullshit.
They have a pie. It's called like iced pineapple, but it's not the same thing.
Well, at least it's still got the mango one.
Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing is they still have the Mighty Mango, which is
Pretty good.
I mean, it's good, and the pipeline was good, but the pineapple one was my favorite. As much as I love mango. You're drinking milk? No, it's not pilk.
Milk? More like pilk.
Hate you. Oh! Blue Mini just got giants hunted. Dude, he's doing a lot of damage with just raw R1s. And whatever.
Thrusting weapons for you.
He killed him. 608 damage off a running R1. Dear God. I think it's the bugle on his head. The bugle corn chip.
Oh, that's Loretta's weapon.
Yeah, like Loretta's dildo or whatever. I think mages are crying hasn't been in a minute. They changed the recipe for Monster Assault and it was so bad they stopped selling it where I am. Putting kids to bed, I see. Cancer v Cancer. Mountain Dew Baja Blast is on the shelves now, not just Taco Bell. I don't really drink a lot of soda because I don't feel like you get anything out of it. The only reason I drink energy drinks is because they make my heart beat faster. And so thus I stay up longer or do stuff longer. Now, the monster juices don't have that much caffeine in them. It's like fucking what, like 150?
That ain't too bad.
160. It's not like the regular ones that have like 300, 400, something like that. You don't hear stories of people drinking so many pipeline punches that they have a heart attack. Well, the mages are crying guy very nearly goobered on the fingerprint shield. Man, he was inside that supernova. One of the only people I've ever seen, like, even be, like, close to being within range of it, and that still didn't hit him. And then he just outright one-shot Miracle Man with Loretta's weapon. Whatever that weapon art is.
It's a pretty solid weapon. Like, Glaive's moveset's pretty cool.
Bring back old scary only drank chalky milk. I mean, I could. I used to just... I've not seen that in a while. Is that the fucking... maybe. Nah, that's someone else. I was thinking of someone else. Used to be another spell sword that wore those clothes. I used to buy chocolate milk just for streamy because it's good for the throat, I guess. It's a good post-workout.
Is it really?
The only reason I drink energy drinks is because my grandparents got to have cocaine back in their day, and it's not fair. Normal monsters have 160. I've got a can right next to me, while the ones around here have 300 because I've checked.
I just simply drink G Fuel. Let's see. One scoop of G Fuel has. Let's see.
He one-shot that mage man with a shield crash before he could even get ready to fight.
One scoop of G Fuel has 140 in it.
Raiklin Ignotus was just fucking run down with a shield.
I put 3 scoops or 4 scoops of G Fuel on my fucking G Fuel.
You do what now?
Each scoop of G Fuel has 140 micrograms. Is that micrograms? I used 4 scoops.
Micrograms. I mean, the more likely thing is milligrams, but
Milligrams.
like I don't know.
It's got 1,000 milligrams of taurine in it. Just got taurine and caffeine in it.
Bro, this man just gave me like 100k runes. I feel like Skid is actually like 260 and just yoked. No, I'm not. Now, back whenever I used to lift weights where I got all depressed and lost all my gains for the most part, I was like 220. I'm in really good shape. But now I'm just like, I'm still fit. Like, I'm in good shape. I only weigh like 180 pounds, I think. I'm 6 foot tall, so, you know. I'm just the most average man on the planet now. I'm trying to get back into it, but the streaming and video making and frantic bothering me about getting on the internet makes it kind of hard to find time to work out.
Yes.
Plus, my job is driving, so it's not very physical, which makes it hard to, because it used to be when I worked retail, I just worked really hard, and I tried to, like, pick up the heaviest stuff, which worked out pretty good because no one else likes to lift anything anyway. And, that was, like, my mix, but since I drive now, I don't really get a lot of exercise like I want to. Look kind of like my character, but without the six-pack, I guess. Not as defined in the chest anymore. Which I guess that's fine, I'm getting older. I'm like 24 now. Got like 6 years till my body just blows out.
Yeah.
I'm getting back into it though, I've been lifting a lot here recently. My youngest brother's finally like picking up the weights. My middle brother has maintained, he's still a fucking bodybuilder, he's a monster. I fell off of it because I got really down there for a few years, and my youngest brother is finally getting into it. I think he's 19. It's better late than never, I guess. He's just thin and super fit. One day he will have the gains that I did.
Let's see. Fixed an issue where backstabs will not connect. I was standing behind him. My scythe was wrapped around his neck. No backstab.
Chocolate milk is post-work. Is this one of those jokes where you're like, dude, can't believe you believe that? No, I drink chocolate milk as a post-workout. I do it.
I mean,
I did it.
It wouldn't be that bad.
No, I mean, it always worked for me. I was in better shape than most of you in the chat will ever be.
I've started lifting like heavy shit at work because I gotta load, gotta load my fucking truck.
You're in Florida, I suppose it makes sense. Monsters are fucking insane. Welcome, James, to the members list. You are now a target of the Elden Ring Reddit thread. These, I'll be joining in a bit. Anecdotes is fighting, where'd my dad go? It's looking pretty grim for Anecdotes. He could bring it back. I've seen him be the comeback kid before. But, fucking where my dad go has been using that fucking shout to kill everyone. That thing is unironically super strong.
Oh yeah.
I got a clip on my computer of Frantic doing that and going, raw! In the Discord. Fucking Frantic. I'm surprised he hasn't popped up. He was in a call with Max for 10 hours last night.
Jesus.
Yeah, they were in here gaming for 10 hours.
Now, what was I doing instead? Nothing.
You were probably beating your meat if I had to guess. I was asleep.
Well, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? I didn't have internet for like 2 days.
I think you said your bench was 220 at one point, right? It was like 220, 230, I think is what I was benching. I'm still a fucking hoss though. I'm still stronger than the majority of people. It's because my family on my mother's side are these, like I'm like a runt for my family. Like I'm 6 foot, but my mother's side of the family are all these really like all 6'4" dudes with super broad shoulders and barrel chests. Like all of them. Like I think my uncles are like 6'4", 6'2", and I think the shortest one's 6 foot. My grandpa was like 6'4", and like he's hunched over now and he's still like 6'1". I've got a cousin who's like 6'7". Just these big, I mean, like huge dudes. Even if they don't like lift or do anything like, you know, like working out wise, they're just built really big. Their frames fucking immense. I got lucky with that. And so even if I weren't to lift at all or have any muscle, I would still just look bigger than most people. Even if I only got 6 feet. Would have been cool if I got like 6'4". You know, then I would have been like a WWE wrestler.
Yeah, hey, it could always be worse.
I could be like Eat and be like 5'7".
I'm 5'9", you fat bitch.
Dude, it's just like one little squiggle of a line away from 5'7".
You dude.
Do I need to bring up the link to like the time you played VR with me and Midge? I don't think so. If any of you haven't seen, look up a video from me called When Your Short Friend Gets VR if you want to see when Frantic and I very first played VR with Yeet. Unbeknownst to Yeet, that game we were playing, what's it called, Zero Caliber?
Yep.
Zero Caliber tracks how tall you actually are and puts that in game. Skidus didn't know that, and so me and oh, Genichiro's here.
Oh,
my
I must
man.
fight him. I must fight him.
Katana Master. So I'm 6 foot. Frantic is like right beneath 6 foot. He's like 5'11". And then poor Yeet over here is only 5'9". And so we were like fucking patting him on top of the head. And God, that was so funny. I think like that's probably one of the hardest I laughed in a long time.
I've been height shamed.
Yeah, Yeet was hella height shamed, and it was funny as fuck. I laughed so hard, I had to like set my controllers down at my sides and put my hands on my thighs. Because my back was hurting, I was laughing so hard. I was over 300 playing Warcraft, you're fine. What are your thoughts on the patch? I think it was good. It's really had no bearing on this Fight Club. I've really not seen too many big changes in how people are playing, other than I saw someone try and use Ice Spear. I saw the nerfs on it. I saw the effects of that because someone's using Fingerprint. And the Ice Spear was not the counter to it like it used to be. If any of you don't know, Genichiro is kind of a legend in these fight clubs. He has some incredible spacing with katanas. Yeet was inspired to pick up the Uchi Katana and start fucking doing all the katana spacing boogaloo. I still don't respect Yeet the way I do Genichiro. Look at that. Even though Genichiro lost that, I fucking respect that he managed to get the spacing off right. If he had gotten some more counter damage, he might have outright one-shot Yeet. Genichiro is very, very good. And he kills people fair. Like it's so rare katana user makes me think like, man, that was good. You know? Usually it's like, ah, alright, there we got another katana boy. Ooh.
I am Muscleman. Or I am Yeetus, Blade of Muscleman. And I will smell your feet.
Hmm. Yeah, then you also have emotes, now that you remember. You think Max and Midge are fucking 10 hours is awfully long? They may be.
Hmm.
Well, they get you down, them 6'5" and look like the mayor from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
What an oblivion is that?
Max is a senior in high school. My max bench was 350. It's back when I was playing hockey. My brother had some fucking crazy number. I know he set a record at our high school. I think that was his deadlift. Maybe. I
Me
don't.
and Blood Flame Blitz.
I see that. That's Max.
Send him home, please.
I don't know, dude. I think you can bring this back.
I actually couldn't. It was. Psh, 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 psh.
Yeah, dude. Just for that player, you get to go one-on-one with the blue meanie.
Just for that post player, you get to go one-on-one with the Undertaker.
He was so short, he looked like a child next to duels.
Oh god, I have to endure this in real life.
Talon said I'm 5'11". See, Talon's fucking Mr. Steal Your Man. I thought he'd be like 5'4" in real life. 5'9's right, 5'10. The lines of 11 is nicer, so he's practically 5'11", or it really rounds up to 6 feet, so he might be 5'9", but he's really over 6 feet tall. You could say that, but then he plays VR with me in Frantic and we're looking over his head.
Man.
God, that was funny.
I have to endure this in real life in July.
That's right. Yeah, dude. You bring your child with you, Mitch Mon? Dude, is it like, bring your child to work day, dude? What's good?
Oh, Max is fucking using the IGN build god.
Blue Meanie, Blue Meanie and Max have died. They both died at the exact same time. It's beautiful, they cancel each other out.
Cancer beat cancer.
It is. Fucking the IGN guide versus the fingerprint shield. That's, I mean, it's beautiful. So I'm summoning him. I think he's up next.
He's a katana user, so you gotta let Genichiro give him the test.
And the Serpent Hatchet from the S3, they should have had that to Elden Ring. It goes through shields. How's the patch been? I mean, it's yeah, I've noticed some little things. I think From Software is as full of crap as they've always been. As far as like network connectivity, that's just Yoda. Or the fucking mayor from Lorax. Let it die, let it shrivel up and die.
Come on, everybody.
Return after resetting my PC and router. I'm 6 foot, and most of the time I'm wearing boots, so it makes me look even taller. Alright, we got a Nagakiba versus Sigma. Some other katana. Yeah, maybe gotta try and like stare and figure out what it's some katana. And they're playing like two katana users. One is sitting in the center of the arena with his unsheathed thing in the sheath. And the other one is running around the outside ring of the Everjail. One of them has done a jumping attack at the other, and the other's returned with a jumping attack, followed up by a running attack, followed up by a ravioli running attack, followed by a weapon art, followed up by a running attack which traded with a weapon art, then weapon art got thrown with an R1 to stagger to make sure he wouldn't get punished. Now they're staring at each other again. A jumping attack is thrown, running attack that whiffed by about 5 miles. Now they're both just staring at each other again. One of them pivoted, running attack, which is punished by a running attack, which they somehow managed to trade with one another. The fact they got within 3 miles of one another for that exchange, and one's DC'd. There you go. Katana duel narrated, dude. I think I killed Yeet. Blue Mini stole my wallet, they gave it back, but put a Battlefield 2042 coupon in it. I can hear Max giggling in the other room like a madman. Is this the kid from Rugrats? His name is Donnie. That's actually, I think Flea voices him. Improved online stability. If the DLC doesn't have Finboy Mikola, what's the goddamn point?
My brother in Christ, I think you have your priorities out of whack.
Genichiro's not hot to try. He must not have sake before this fight.
He's out of his natural environment.
Fucking, Blake was standing in the middle of the Everjoe with his back turned to him and the unsheathing out. And Genichiro goes down via the brace of throwing knives. Should be the guy that narrates auctions. Yeah, but I got
two, they're gonna 3,000, sold.
Remember years ago when the big thing was that, but someone put a drum beat to it. And it was like fucking rap god. Me and my mom are standing at 6'4", the rest of my family's like 5'7", 5'3". Nice. What's you guys in the chat's opinion on tall chicks? Personally, I dig them.
I'm cool with.
Yeah, I've never been with a tall chick. Sit down. I mean, every chick's tall to eat. I mean,
hey, hey, hey.
Like, you gotta think, you know, like our standards might be a little different. Like a tall chick to me would be like gargantuan to you.
The chicks I've been with were shorter than me.
So they're midgets.
No.
I mean, like, dude, you're like 5'5". Mages are crying has been insta-killed by a katana. Love tall chicks. Alright, what's the tallest chick all of you guys have ever been with? I'll start 6'5". It was a little weird, I won't lie to you. I was not used.
Was that one Amazonian chick?
She was from Cuba. It was a little strange being the little spoon. But it really wouldn't work the other way around. It was like those fucking little anglerfish. I don't know if you guys have ever seen how those things mate, but it's like the female anglerfish is like really big, and then the male comes along, it's a little bit smaller. And they like latch onto the side of them and just like sit there for the rest of their life. That's like, as a 6' tall dude trying to like be a big spoon to a 6'5", and that's what you feel like. You feel like a capuchin on like kind of ring-a-ting's back. It feels silly.
You know, mine was 5'5".
Midget.
It's okay because it was a woman.
It's Gimli's wife. Ooh, it's Dekitis versus Blink. Blink is wielding a katana, Dekitis has a hammer.
Dekitis is already dead.
Yeah, but I didn't really see anyone else that I felt could match up to the katana gameplay right off. Because usually I bring you in for katana v katana or Genichiro, but he's beaten both of you.
He's got the most like douchey playstyle. He's like old school DS3 doucher. And he's got bleed on that katana. That shit bleeds quick. So
I was told they fixed that fucking sword. That's what Matt said. Day the big black Amazonian guy was 6'7" right out of high school. Best hugs of my life, bar none. Mine was a tall Cuban chick with really long curly black hair. Her hair was super thick too, it was like black and curly. I remember she would like sit on my lap, and she would do that thing chicks like do where they put their forehead against yours, you know? Well, you don't know, but most people that have dated know. And she'd do that, and it was just like lights out, like a blanket. I can't see, woman. Being 6'4", don't find me too many lasses who are taller than me. An American, I'm 5'7", and she was like 15 centimeters taller than me. Communist.
Communism.
That felt like shit, well played, and won't deny it, but that sucked to be me. It's because you're wielding a hammer versus someone using katanas and metamancy. Which is why I summoned in the Blue Meanie, because he is also using metamancy.
Like, I'm just out here trying to have fun, man.
Some of you are running, like a lot of you are just running stuff that's fun or silly builds. He is running something where he is trying very hard to win. Well, not really, because you don't have to try very hard to win with stuff like that.
No.
And then typically I have someone like Blue Meanie running around in circulation just for this kind of thing.
What the hell am I witnessing?
You're watching Elden Ring PvP at its peak.
Damn, that uninstall button looking real good right now.
Oh! And he almost got the Blue Meanie. Oh, wait a minute. I was about to throw a fucking, throwing knife into him, but I didn't have one. Alright, can anyone beat the sweaty katana stuff? I don't know if any of you've got the stuff for it.
I just want to have fun with my funny cat.
Alright. We'll get rid of Tryhard Jones. If I see he comes back with something a little less sweaty, we'll bring him back in. I don't think fucking. I think this is Mound. I don't know. He hasn't been in a minute.
Yeah, where'd my dad go?
Tallest I've dated was absolutely no one. Big, beautiful amber eyes and thick, curly hair. Sounds comfy. Blue Mini has that landlord energy. 1k on Uncharged Wrath of Gold. No way he's 150.
I don't know. You can pull that out. It's like 95th. 95th with big boy seals and talismans.
Yeah, typically I try to bring in like people that I know are pretty good fighters, but if someone's just got a solid enough build and no one else is running anything sweaty enough to counter it, I'll pull them. This is one of those occasions. Katanas with that playstyle are really hard to beat unless you have a lot of patience. Which, that's really what all From Software games come down to in the PvP, it's just counterattacking. Who can counterattack more effectively? It's a battle of attrition, every single one of them. That's what the really, really sweaty PvP comes down to. Who's got more patience?
Because it's like everyone has a funny one shot in their back pocket. So you gotta play passively to bait it out so you can punish it with your funny one shot.
Yep. I mean, that's a big problem in most competitive games, though, not just From Software titles. Like,
Honor.
I mean, yeah, like For Honor got like an entire system rehaul of the PvP because staring was such a bad problem.
And it got even worse.
Yeah. I think more video games should have a thing where, like, even if you perform an attack correctly, your character could just randomly stumble. Or, fuck up for no reason.
That's what one of the old Smash games had. Like you'd go sprint towards someone and you'd fall over.
I don't even mean like that. I just don't think every single attack should perform perfectly. Like, there should be like a 1 in, like, I don't know, maybe 10 chance that, like, your R1 swing, your character's gonna, like, accidentally reel back a little too long. I feel like every animation being confirmed to work a certain way all the time makes PvP boring. Because then the change in timing could work in your favor, or it could screw you over. On either end, like, someone could go for a counterattack, and you get that weird chance that your swing takes a little bit longer, instead of getting, like, a confirmed kill. off of whatever like samey running attack you can do 1,000 times. It's identical every single time. You mistimed a little bit because of their stuff fucking up and they kill you. Or the reverse, the other person tries to do the same running R1 they've done 1,000 times, and they stumble or something, and the attack is a little slower. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Darth Doofus. I think it would fix a lot of the staring problem in video games, because in real life you can't just constantly stare at someone. Defense can be strong, but little things can happen to fuck up. That's why, even if you have really good defense, stuff's gonna happen. You're gonna get fucked up, you know?
Yep.
I feel like video games having a little bit more of an air of chance to them would make things more enjoyable. If I were to watch too. But then people complain about it. I don't have a sterile environment where everything's guaranteed like 2 + 2 = 4. It's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever dated anyone taller than me. That would be awesome realism.
People bitch about it too much though.
Lives to GG is not my night. Probably just the arena, maybe it's messing with your spacing.
100%.
Like sweaty with sweaty, why getting butt hurts natural? I think we have a barely English speaking person in the chat.
It's a Dota too.
It's fucking the Dota too. We have like a broken English speaking sweaty man living in a hovel in some third world country drinking dirty water.
Why you get mad? It's just play a game.
I'm going to die because of Banana Republic. I must get all of my wins in now. Toss the data's 5'9", that was a dude, it's neither tall or a chick. Nice. I have never dated a dude, so I have no input on that. I don't think any of the chicks have been 5'9". The last chick I dated was, it wasn't even really dating, we saw each other a few times, just that chick that looked like Nabushi from For Honor.
Yeah, it was just fucking.
There are times I think, like, man, you know, she was pretty cool. But then I think, like, yeah, but she'd probably try to get me away from the boys to go play League. I'm still a little shocked she took. You'd have to, like, track her down and punch her.
Yep.
You got skid to play League. You know how depressed he's been.
All you hear is just doom 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 doom. The door gets kicked off the fucking hinges. You're just hearing the most muscle man voice possible. Incredibles.
You know, the only problem is, like, she has, like, actual fucking, like, they're replicas, but they're katanas with an edge. Like, she's a weeb.
You can't be a weeb though, she was Asian.
It's true. But I'm still gonna call it that. There's a good chance you would be like, it's time for you to then just stay IRL running attacked with a katana. She fucking like lets go of it and you look down and you're like, oh no, bro.
What would you do? What would you do in that situation? You'd intervene, right? Like you couldn't just stand for that.
If I was sitting in her, like, if I was in her apartment, like, let's say we fucking went all the way, I'm living with her, right? I'm playing League, I hate it, but I'm living with this chick. Fucking, you kick her door down, I jump up, she runs into you with a katana, then she moves and I see it's you, and you go, oh no, bro, and then fall back. I'm gonna probably laugh a little bit, and then call an ambulance.
I did it for the fight. I did it for the fight.
I just, like, I might not even get it, like, I'd see it, sit back down, and put my hand over my face, call an ambulance.
Like, who even was that?
Said I went, buddy said no place where honor was me. Why does he sound like, I just call the ambulance.
No, you're taking me in your car. I don't have insurance.
Just put a band-aid on it. I don't think it hit anything for off some blood.
I'll be fine.
Don't call the ambulance, bro.
Muscle bro, is that you? Are we the dumbest YouTubers on the planet?
Yes. The Asian one? Yeah. You see the Exo Primal trailers? No, I've got no idea. I've got no idea what that is. The Nobu chick is the one you were considered being a man, right? Yeah, like she was cute. Like he's seen pictures of her, she's hot.
Oh yeah.
But the problem is like there were a bunch of red flags. For one, she like just to start off with, she was an Asian chick and she was not flat chested, but she didn't have a whole lot going on in the chest department. Not a big deal. She had short cut hair. Also not a big deal. I think that's hot on chicks. But then I go to her place. We start talking, giggling up a good, stuff's going really great. Tells me she plays League of Legends. And then I start connecting the dots. It's like, wait.
No, 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 no. Wait.
It's like I've said before. Like, I wouldn't have a big deal, like, even if she had been a dude. But I would have never been able to tell anybody about it. Because Frantic would find out. I would be absolutely petrified that the Frantic Midget would find out, because I would never hear the end of it. But anyway, I start connecting the dots, right? I'm like, wait. Short-haired Asian. With not a whole lot going on in the boob department. She's cool and she plays League of Legends. And so I'm nervous. Like, I'm sweating, right? And then, like, we start getting down and dirty with it. Shit's about to go down. She fucking, like, pulls the covers up, like, telling me to go downstairs. I can't see anything, right? I can only see the black abyss underneath the covers, and then her, like, looking at me with, that look. And No, and then, like, it was like a real-life quick time of it. Like, everything slowed down. I had, like, a choice. I'd, like, be a complete spaz and yank the covers off. Like, I had to see you had a vagina, you know? Or just fucking crawl up under the covers and act like things were natural, because if she has any, like, clue that I'm thinking this might be a guy, like, that's it. Date's over, she hates me. And so, like, it's like everything slowed down. There was no, like, passage of time. Everything froze, like a real-life quick time event. I'm like, what do I do?
What do I do, Lord?
So I manned up, completely prepared to get smacked in the face with a sausage, and luckily I found Axe Wound instead. But oh my god.
There was like 10 minutes of absolute
No,
fear.
There was like the prelude to it, which was us like talking and me putting the dots together, to like me actually about to get down and dirty with it, start warming her ass up, and that was when I was like, oh, uh-oh. Now,
I'm fucked.
yeah, no, don't get me wrong, after that, she like fucking took me to fucking Funky Town. My pelvis still hasn't recovered. The reason I say Nabushi is because I always thought she could have made a really good Nabushi cosplayer from For Honor. She just had the right build for it, had the right face. I think her parents were Vietnamese, which is not Japanese, but,
Yeah.
Which means there's like a good chance our ancestors met, mine being from Laos and hers being from Vietnam. Like there's a solid chance someone from our family way back when ran into one another. That's pretty cool.
I bring a fun build. Well, fun-ish.
This needs to be animated. What, the story about the chick that I've told before, or the oh no, bro.
You made Skid play League of Legends.
No,
I'm gonna fuck.
Oh no, bro. I've been stabbed with a katana.
I've been rebusted with a katana iron. Skid, help.
Muscle Man gets stabbed by crazy agent lady trying to save friend from playing League of Legends.
The things we do on the internet stay on the internet for a reason.
I want this stream animated yesterday. She's hot, but she's got a cock. The thought thickens. When she pulls a dick up bigger than yours. Do you puss out and walk away? Do you suck it like a man? Like, I've said before, like, you'd seen what she looked like. Like, she was hot enough, I wouldn't have cared. But I wouldn't have told that story to any of you. I only came out the other side feeling, my god, like a winner because I came out a victor. Like, I went down on the 50-50 chance, and I didn't get slapped in the face with the Speedo sausage. It was a gamble. It was like a losing gamble, too. There was like a solid chance that that was a dude. But it wasn't. And it's nothing about like her face or anything like that. Like, she was really hot. But it was just all the things coming together. What really scared me was League of Legends. When I heard that, I was like, what? You mean you play like can't you said Candy Crush, right? You've played Skyrim before. No, I've played League of Legends. No, no, not that.
Oh no, bro.
They fixed backstabs in certain circumstances.
Not my circumstances.
Where Madadgo has been killed via Stars of Ruin spam. And then a sword almost shot into his corpse out of disrespect.
I forgot a spell. But yeah. This here is the Bullet Hell Mage.
Remind me to dress like woman and invite Skid over. Dude is committed. I'm a gambler. Like my dad before me. My dad's...
Dad once said.
It's like my dad once said. An orgy's pretty fun until some big dude comes up behind you. I never questioned his knowledge on that. Those are words of my father. I mean, my dad said, and I was like little when he said that. I was like 13 years old. And asked him what an orgy was because one of my friends said it. And he said, and he laughed about it. He went, I tell you what, son, an orgy is real fun till the big old hairy dude comes up behind you. And I was like, what? And then, like, later I found out and I was like, ew. Dad? I like new people coming to my streams and finding out about my dad. He has turned Elden Ring into a bullet hell. He's been smacked with a katana blade. He's been smacked with a katana blade.
You know, this is where this build comes out of, it's where it gets fucked over.
When I can be pressured effectively. As they have literally, they have bloodhound stem.
I have no options. I actually have no options. So the new option.
Beat him with my staff.
Yeah, that's the plan. Yo, dude.
I can't weapon swap because it takes 2 inputs.
Well, no, deadass, I don't have another weapon. It's just bullet hell spells.
You should have just like two-handed your staff and smacked him with it. That's what I would have done, just in retaliation.
I forgot another bullet hell spell.
Dango, Genichiro, Darth Doofus, and Max. And Genichiro's up in line.
That was dumb as fuck and I enjoyed it.
There's a chance she's really your long-lost cousin. I don't think so.
There's really a chance that everyone's long-lost cousins, because if you think about it.
Vlad quote, I need me a woman who pins me down and makes me suck her dick. I mean...
Wait.
Wait. Can you tell us how long's the schlong? Are we privy to this info? Long enough to get me into trouble.
Go on, Musclemans, I don't want to harm you.
You should be ashamed. I damn near
Ow.
come back from that.
Now, you know, if I had carry and slicer, you'd be dead in like 7 different flavors.
If I was using something good,
Yeah.
may just playing Enter the Gungeon. That would have been neat.
Yeah.
The color commentator tonight.
Oh wait, I'm missing a memory slot.
Hmm.
I could have one more spell.
The additional idiot providing commentary that didn't use all of his memory slots.
No, no, I don't have the other one. I gotta go get it.
Doesn't
On
help
the
your
way.
case.
Yeah, it does. No, I remember which one it is. It's where's that one at where you gotta? There it is. You gotta
How
use
ma-
the erudition.
how
With,
many phrases have you taken from your dad? All that I am, but yeah, all that I am began with him. That thing that I just said long enough to get me into trouble. That's also my dad. That's a quote from Skid Senior.
Padre was a wise man.
My dad. Yeah, I would not call my dad an intelligent man, but I would call him an experienced man.
The wise man.
Same thing goes with my grandpa. My grandpa was smarter than me and my dad combined, however, so. Imagine being born from an orgy. I was born from a bad decision made in a, like, city little apartment near a furniture complex.
I was born from a bad decision made by two drunk meth heads on a tractor.
Nice. I know exactly where I was born, where I was conceived, because my dad told me we were driving past there once when I was really little. He went, "Hey son, look over there," and he pointed out, and I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "That's where you were made." It's like, "Oh, hey, thank you, Dad." I could Google Map and show exactly where it is.
It was in the back of a burger monger.
Burger monger.
It's like, damn, this burger's good. You know what? But go with this burger.
Some ass. Some butt sakes.
Some yeah.
Imagine being boy from an orgy. It's like that old epic rap battles of history thing. So many dudes been with your mom. Who even knows if I'm your father? I can't believe they took down the OG Darth Vader versus Hitler. You can still find it, but it's like a re-upload. The original one from the actual channel's not up anymore.
How the fuck does Crystal Torrance take so long to cast? It's not even worth it.
I've never really been paying attention to this fight. We've gotten so deep into like this kid having sex with an Asian ladyboy and quotes from my dad seminar. I've kind of went off the rails with Elden Ring content.
I mean, it's not that interesting. Let's be honest here.
I mean, it's pretty common. Remember, mages are weak to grass. The Grand Wizard has arrived. Great.
Oh no, bro.
Needs leader. If your Papa Skid, what's your dad? Skid Senior. You have to bring your dad on stream one day? How long is enough to get you into trouble? Why are you trying to get my squirtistics live on stream?
Hey man, look, take it to the Discord server, okay?
I've probably mentioned it somewhere before in the Discord server.
It's like the Schmeat is X inches long.
I've got perfect dimensions and measurements, so you can make a perfect dildo cast of what would be my wiener. Included are details of where the veins and particular groupings of hair are. It's gonna make a plaster mold of my dick.
Like,
Sure.
yes.
Start selling it.
Oh,
Alright.
depressed man on the internet. Fuck me.
A sad hairy Asian dude on the net. Sex me!
I will not. It's like, hey, I love your content.
That's like, it's every fucking time. Someone DMs me on Twitter and I'm like, they're like, "Hey, I'm watching you for a long time. I like your content. You ever consider getting fucked by another man?"
What?
The Grand Wizard was killed. Racism is no more.
So, wait, I feel like we missed a couple steps here.
I think you have Bum Rush. Oh, there's someone named Shark. That's Sharkzilla. I think you have missed a few steps between reading me and coitus. I feel like we've missed a few bases. You're like Ren. Like, I don't even know what. I don't even know, like, you didn't even round the bases. Like,
No, you're on one page, and then he's in like the seventh book in the series, the seventh
that's
book in the manga,
somewhere in the epilogue of the, like, the beach episode arc.
the one that's not supposed to come out till like 2025.
The
But
Grand
yeah,
Wizard's back. Watch Google Maps have a saved image of you being conceived. It'd be my dad. I wouldn't be shocked. I don't even know what 16 centimeters is. Too American. Skidildos would sell like hotcakes. You say that, but there is actually a skid miniskirt and skid leggings that could be bought, and no one's pulled the trigger on them yet.
none of you are brave enough to
Nope.
don the skid thighs.
Now you guys talk a lot of big game about stuff like that, but I've actually got some stuff like that available just to see. And just as I thought, you guys are all just you're all just bluffing. There's a whole ass store that I posted in my server a couple of times. There's a lot of stuff. There's like shirts and hoodies and mugs and, you know, like stickers and magnets and whatnot. But there's also some clothing stuff like skirts and leggings. There's no thigh highs because they don't have those available. But nobody's bought them. As much shit.
None of you have the gall, the balls even. You talk a big game, but when it comes down to it, you ain't got the length for it. You ain't got the girth.
You're all cock and no cum.
Typical skid viewer. All cock, but no cum.
Oh, Shark got like stabbed in the back.
He was getting killed by a bloodhound step katana mancer.
There's quite a few of those in this fight club tonight, I've noticed. You guys are gonna make me get the blue meeting. Alright, anyone I haven't seen in a while?
Actually, that
Fuck,
reminds me. If
Thrall.
you're in the Discord server, send me your best like Bloodhill music.
Fucking Thrall Keeper's got an anchor.
Like I had one I wanted to use in particular, however, copyright claim.
Send me a link and I'll buy some from Max for Christmas. They can make him wear the leggings.
You won't put on the skid thighs because I bought them for you, and it's rude to refuse a gift.
Where's the skid store? Yeah, you want to track down the link?
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, lying in fucking manger, about to have to crawl through the hellhole of shit that we have in this Discord server.
Just look from me and then like store, and you should find it.
From Skid, not Sid, Skid.
And before anyone says anything, yes, the prices are as cheap as humanly possible. If you buy anything, I will legit be making only a few cents. Because some people are like, I can't believe the prices on this. You know, like the old person thing, like I'm gouging them. Like if some stupid cup costs like $20 or something, like a metallic cup with Ornstein on the side of it, that's not me. Trust me, it could be a lot more. It will be $20, and I will make about 8 cents off of it grand total. That's how.
It's practically free.
I mean, yeah, really. I could have like price gouge. I could have been like, I'd like to make a good 50% off of this, and then like the $20 cup would be like 35 or something. But no, I have made everything as cheap as possible. My profit margin is like 1%.
I don't make any money off this, but if you send me pictures of you wearing the miniskirt,
I'll get rock hard. Thrall Keeper has been stabbed in the face.
I'll laugh at you because you're dumb enough to spend money on my merch.
If any of you buy any merch, make sure to send it to me when you get it, whether it's a sticker, clothes, or whatever. See some hairy.
You have that shit on a hoodie, don't you?
I don't. Dima does. I mean, it's available. Like, you can get some of that stuff as a hoodie. I think the mini... I think the mini skirt is the one with a little falling Ornstein. There's Fat Torius, there's Captain Wetbeard, I think Me and Frantic, which is Meyerstein and Frantic Sartorius, and then a falling, like, chibi version of my Ornstein. I think another Fat Toys thing of him holding a breadstick. It's like synthwave looking. These skirts aren't for me if you had something a bit more flowy. I beat the wizard at his own game. GG's. No, don't post the link. My roommate's starting to make me wear skid eyes. They're leggings, so they're pretty close. I think you can get like the little like fat toys with the breadstick, or regular fat toys, I think is what the leggings are available as. You'll have to see, each product's available with different things, because some of them just didn't look good. Like, the little falling Ornstein I don't think looked good with leggings, but it looked okay on the miniskirt thing. So some things you can't get it in, but others you can. Hey, Strider. Slept with a fan on me, an ice pack on my spine. Now the plan how I can get them drunk enough to put them on. No armor versus katana hurts. There's only stickers on your red bubble. Now there's more.
You just ain't found it yet.
Yeah, red bubble's weird. Because there's absolutely more products to go along with each design, you just have to find them. Alright, this dude's been on a pretty good fucking roll. So we'll get some more people. With some skid theme clap cleans. This game's PvP is dead to me. Completely underwhelming patch.
Yes, my brother in Christ, but
we know.
Yeah, we've been saying the same thing for the past like 3 hours.
Elden Ring PvP was damn near dead and like on arrival.
It was stillborn even.
You have to click on the falling Ornstein and scroll down to get to the skirt. Yeah, there you go. And if any of you have been trying to get summoned and your sign just hasn't popped up for me, I apologize. I don't blame you if you summoned some people. Tonight at 6, Texas native cripple found dead in thy house. If you guys buy anything, just send it to me. So far, I think Tuna's bought some stuff, Punk in my Discord server bought some stuff, my boy Dima bought a t-shirt a long time ago, and I think someone else did. I don't remember who. Someone else has, so there's been a select few people. Let's see a TGI. Feel so betrayed on Dragon's Dogma being brought up. I think they just saw Elden Ring's success and bailed. So we're gonna wait until after the Elden Ring DLC comes out. There's really not that many people on this game. Well, I mean there are. It's still like 50,000, but it's not that many. But I guess it's better to launch when there's no competition than any competition. Skeet is fighting a great sword. Oh, let me switch to after Duvia. You really need to have like a fucking sword on your offhand.
I need Slicer.
Why did you not equip it while you were gone?
Because I'm special.
He's just gonna whoop your fucking ass over. Oh, the alt F4.
I've been saved by the bell. The 2 minutes were up. There was a hint of lag detected.
Jesus. Mystering where the store was in your Discord. Well, Yeet found it by looking at my... He searched and then searched like from me and then the word store and found the link, and he posted the link a little bit further up in the chat. Plan on buying some stuff. Let's see a Nightblade. No spamming in my Fight Club.
That's part of the theme. Bullet hell.
There's no Genichiro versus Mound, who has done his patented shout at literally thing he does, but Genichiro him with 1200 damage off an unsheath with Black Flame.
Beautiful.
Nasty. Then he hit.
Literally the only reason I got disconnected is because of fucking easy anti-cheat.
Ooh. Genichiro's using that spacing. I imagine Mound's gonna start shouting at him a lot more. Oh, slit his throat. Genichiro gets what I think is his first win tonight. Multiplayer connectivity has been fixed under certain circumstances.
Right.
Max said killed me. Thrall, Max, Shark, and... We have Shark another chance, let him go up against Genichiro. Stop moaning in the background of calls and sleep while Max is rooming. And people we got watching now, like 20?
28.
Yeah. Pretty decent sized stream. As long as it's Elden Ring, right? That's the main
Right.
thing.
Of course.
This stream will, well, some of this stream will probably end up being a video. So as it's all rendered up and shit, I'll be sending it to Eat. And then, like, within 1 to 2 business days, I figure there'll be a video up. Shouldn't have to, like, actually transfer it, though. So it should be straight from Eat to me. I shouldn't have to add anything else.
Should be good.
Oh, he two-shot Genichiro.
Keyword should be.
I mean, like, it's gonna have all the commentary and bits and whatever you pull from these fights. If you pull anything from these fights, all in one thing. Like, I could add an outro. I'm not.
I mean, I could just add the outro.
Um,
If I'm editing it, then I'll, yeah.
if
I don't
you,
know what you want done with it, besides the infinite Miyazaki spawning every time we say fucking under certain circumstances.
just put a counter at the top fucking right or something, I guess. Just have like little Miyazaki heads popping up as tallies, just... Hobo was gone, no shot.
Combo casting is gone, so is Hobo.
Mages have really changed the game. I mean, I've not really seen the mages, like, suffer too much in this, but I also haven't really seen any mages.
I've just been doing dumb shit.
Like, I think you have been the only one. I've seen some people, like some clerics.
I'm struggling because the theme of the build. It's, how many particles can I get on your screen at one time?
Shark DC, and I think the game had planned on him DCing because a sign popped up instantly. I think Mages Are Crying should be up next.
You want the generic counting thing added too, right?
Time Skiz talked about his father on stream. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. You guys don't understand, like, the influence my dad's had over me. Like, in public, as an adult, I realize how much I act like how he did from watching him, because I was my dad's little buddy. I went everywhere with him. And, like, his mannerisms and shit are just things I do. I'm just my dad, part 2. So, of course, I'm gonna talk about him a lot. I know some of you may have pretty unremarkable fathers, but...
Yeah.
My family is, full of remarkable men. Max used, carrying retaliation.
Hmm.
He's doing that scythe BS again. And Max is DC'd. I guess the game's just decided that no one's gonna stay tonight.
That's all.
Uh,
He was
alright.
in for 2 minutes.
Alright, we'll try you, and if this doesn't work, we'll call it. We're going to take Miyazaki's-san hostage and send a
Oh,
finger for
game
every...
crashed.
Ah, looks like it's that time of night. Alright, well, we've went for a pretty good while anyway. Sorry about that, mages, that you didn't get your last couple fights in, because now signs aren't popping up because its game crashed. The game hasn't figured out he's not coming.
Hmm.
And for Thrall Keeper, I know it seems like I skipped over you a lot, but that was just purely because your connection was doo-doo dog ass.
Alright, Max, it's my time to fight you once I load the game up if I'm not soft banned.
Man.
If I load the game up and I'm banned, well, I'm gonna say a racial slur on stream.
It's good to hear about Hobo having his own farts. I heard he got, removed forcibly from the server. I heard that.
Oh, dude, you text me, he's like, dude, they are eating him.
I think I saw, like, a bunch of people shitting directly on top of him. I didn't, like, comment on it. I saw it happening. Chose not to intervene. And
So it
then...
happened in real time. At the previous, at the end of the previous session. Well, no shit, Sherlock. It crashed.
Skid's just Skid Senior 2, Electric Boogaloo. My father calls me Pole Smoker because I'm gay. I mean, that's a pretty good nickname, Pole Smoker.
Oh, smoker.
I've heard that before. I've heard my dad say that. That's pretty good.
Oh, I can't see summon sounds anymore. Let's go summon Max for a last fight.
I believe this is Mr. Steal Your Man right here. He put Visions of Master, which I don't like too much. Behold, hero, in short visions of friend. Nesticadus. And this is... I don't know who this is. Oh, that's actually not a militiaman. So Decidus and Mr. Steal Your Man are here. Pole Smoker. That's one I've not heard in a long time, though. I'm happy with Pole Smoker. It's funny as shit. I would say it more often, but then it's like some... Like fucking Susan herself will join one of my streams and hear me call someone a Pole Smoker. They won't realize...
Gold mask.
No, Gold Seer.
Gold seer.
Gold Seer heard Matt, well, saw Max type the words man woman in my Discord server and flipped the fuck out. I'm not like worried about viewers because I don't get those. I'm more like Susan, like the owner of YouTube, will be just like perusing small streams. She's got like administrative access to just kill anyone she wants. She finds me, she doesn't realize it's like an in-joke between me and this dude. And she hears me like, well fought, Pole Smoker. She's like, Kill!
Kill!
Just deletes my channel outright. No strikes, nothing, just deletes it. Gonna be deleting my... Alright, gonna be changing my nickname on the Discord to Pole Smoker.
I'm so fucking sorry for that, Genichiro. Like, honest to God, I'm sorry.
Anyway, that's it for this stream. Hopefully there will be a video up about this stream either tomorrow... Actually, I guess today now. Either today or tomorrow. One of the two depends on how fast YouTube renders it, how fast it gets edited, and how fast it gets uploaded. We will see. That one person who got upset woman moment. I like my reputation for misogyny is legendary.
I'm
I
something of a misogynist myself.
This dude's wife called me misogynist when I was working in retail. I didn't realize that his wife was behind him, and this dude was like looking for a certain kind of biscuits. And I was like, I asked him, like, I was like, yeah, I was like, you find everything all right? He's like, yeah, it's just, wife wants this one specific kind, biscuit. And I was like, well, like it's either gonna be the wrong flavor, the wrong size, or they'll have changed the package and she won't like it anymore. No matter what you're gonna get, it's not gonna be right. He started laughing and she turned around and went, you misogynist. I started
Well,
laughing harder.
I was like, well, yeah.
And I like to think if I hadn't said anything, that's what it would have been. It's like it's either gonna be, yes, you won't get the right flavor, it will be the wrong size package, they'll have changed the packaging and she doesn't like it anymore because the packaging changed, or she'll say they've changed the right, if you get everything right, like you see a picture, you get the right size, the right kind, it's in date, they've not changed the label, she doesn't like it anymore. And you should have gotten another one instead. See, I got sick of women, so I just started having sex with men. It
Well, if you think about it, having sex with men is straighter than, having sex with women. Because women like men. And that shit's gay.
was a good stream, shame I couldn't join because the patch, my internet's sucking. That's alright, I appreciate you chilling out in chat. Thank you for the $20, Cletus. I don't know if it's a good thing I got a donation from someone named Cletus after saying that.
It's like, right on, brother.
It's like went full like I'm just trying to like keep from going full circle because the issue with the internet's like if you're too misogynistic, it eventually just comes full circle to you being gay. You know, you have to be careful because you get like the old like the women, am I right? That kind of thing. But if you keep on going a little bit farther, you start to round the bases to just being gay, coming off that way. And I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I get too many of those Twitter DMs. Hey, I like your content. You ever considered having sex with a man? But anyway, your reaction lets you know it's right. But thank all of you for the donations. Thank you for showing up and putting up with me and neat stupidity and our ignorance. I appreciate it. I hope all of you have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you in my dreams. See you all in therapy.